Well, my stream is gonna have very... I guess, to be fair, when I drop frames, the audio doesn't necessarily drop. Which means it's probably alright, because Homestuck's not a very visual medium.
It's a little visual.
Well, yeah, but I'm also locally recording, just for the sake of it. Also, to be fair, we have S Act 4 next, which is gonna be 20 minutes of me walking around a fucking blue place with John Egbert. So.
Oh, yeah.
Also, let's not forget about Shopper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Excuse me?
Why is Doctor so loud?
Bum, 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 bum.
Why are you so loud? I'm turning down... I'm turning...
Why is there an imp next to us?
Because we're playing Spurb. I'm just trying to figure out where the goddamn sound mixer is in my settings. Because Homestuck... Because Doctor is way too fucking loud!
There's a settings button. Have you tried clicking it?
In this, I'm almost certain it's not here. But I have checked. No. Where am I?
That's right.
Where the fuck is...
You clicked settings and it
Right.
didn't... Yeah, there we go.
Which reset all of that for.
Bum,
Okay,
You
that's
should still
better.
got C4 Reds.
I
That's
know,
all.
because it's not hard. Katsei just doesn't understand how to QSLG.
Land of Wind and Shade. This is April's narration.
Hype. Yeah, I guess April has to read all of this. I'm sorry.
No, I can do that, I guess.
Like, I have to read these because this is important to me.
Yeah, this is...
Okay, I have to hold. I gotta remember to hold spacebar to charge Man Grit, press Z to expend Boy Pluck, and press X to open my Siladex.
What? What? Excuse me? That doesn't sound right.
What, my Man Grit? You gotta charge up your Man Grit, Captain. Get fucked.
Yo, let's go. We got Buildgrist and Mercury? Oil? That's not me.
I don't know who that is.
That's right. It's the tree, obviously.
No, no, yeah, no,
this
this is me, because this is WV, I think. What in blue blazes is this absurd-looking thing? This is you, though.
This is me.
Because this is,
Okay,
this is the narrator's response to WV's question.
Okay. You have deactivated your ghost gauntlets for the time being. It gets pretty distracting flailing them around all the time, and when all you're trying to do is explore.
Oh, I'm trying to open my chat in Twitch right now. Okay, I got it. Get dumbed, idiot. Dumb, stupid, dumb. I'm using my Boy Pluck.
Let's go.
Oh, is that what that is, eh?
What if I hit Control T? I'm hitting Control T. It's nice to meet you, John.
John isn't directly cognizant of your greeting him, but I'm sure he would feel likewise.
Okay, John, let's explore this place.
Okay, have at it. If you're at a loss, click the controller button up there.
Okay, it's just like...
Oh god.
I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, right. Your stupid inventory.
Kevin, you missed me use my Boy Pluck vial. Why is it so fucking zoomed in? Hold shift while attacking for dual wield. Yeah, I guess.
Does this just go on for ages?
Hey, it's an interactive video game, Kevin.
Why?
I don't know. I actually am pretty sure. Oh wait, I found the zoom out button.
Oh,
Ooh,
good.
exciting.
WV, why are you so cut off? This one's empty. Perhaps a delivery is in order. Absolutely. What do we put in?
Gushers.
Done.
Does it matter?
No.
Don't we get the stuff back?
Probably.
Or it's just like, lol, you actually lose everything.
Listen, Kevin, when you're in the land of wind and shade, you gotta figure it out.
This would be a terrible video game.
Well, it's real
What
life.
do you mean? I'm having lots of fun.
You gotta remember that this is real life, Kevin. Mercury.
Mercury. Don't we need like 700 of that?
We need
or
a lot of
something?
mercury for one of the random things we try to alchemize. Hear what? Great creature. I don't know who the salamander is.
Oh, this is the salamander?
Yes.
Look at this! Another cherished idol profaned! Such... I don't know about that voice.
What is this? The yellow guy?
It's the salamander.
That speculative have become commonplace.
Fantastic.
The recent lot of underlings. It was very clear in my eyes. This was not so clearly fit to be tied with those hyperactive narratism and severe attention deficit. Oh God, look at the thug. How's that?
This was sacred and precious. It is very. That's it. That's all WV can say because this game cut off.
I think I spit all
Looks
over
like
my
the imps made a short work of it. Or, judging by the damage to the stone, probably something bigger. Man, these guys must really hate frogs.
Kevin, you're up.
What's up with this thing?
Oh, I guess that was
wait.
John's. Yeah, okay, sure.
Oh, sorry.
Amphibious and reptilian life forms play a special role in your quest, John.
What kind of role? Like the frogs and stuff?
Especially frogs, John.
Boy grit. Boy.
I thought it was mangre.
It's man-grit and like boy pluck.
Boy pluck, which is... I still
Oh,
don't
look,
like
there's
the
a bed.
Oh, that was my health vial.
name. For if you took damage, question mark?
Yeah. Introduce yourself.
This fake log has never seen a partial plexus. This is comprehensible. Okay, we'll play a pretend game for a minute. If the representation was connected to a network of sites, we use them to send stuff to different places. They are affiliated times with the systems of social practices. If something absolutely wrong, we chill it on the meat tablet and slot it in. So this is it, hard to say, but if you encounter a meat tablet and you possess those tools on it, the experience will be like to toss it into the pixels. Similarly, if you encounter a pixel surface, there's a...
There's a prison already. You're running for your...
lady. There's lots of places to keep the choice for yourself. Consider that you just sort of believe. You just believe things like... Whenever... Shut up!
No. They're telling us more, Kevin.
Sending these on these, we feel compelled to do this whole
Is
thing
this
to love
lore
it.
important?
Not. I mean, not
I couldn't-
unimportant.
I could not have chosen a worse possible.
You got a
voice
mini
for that
tablet.
character.
No, that's me.
Oh,
You got a mini
We
tablet.
kicked the shoe out. Stop. Can I shift which
Yo, have we GBJ'd?
I'm keeping the mini tablet. Fuck the shoes. Can I switch which Silodex I'm using? Can I like move to the bottom of the stack? Or of the array? Why are we using a array of cues?
Why wouldn't you use an array of cubes?
Oh, you actually
Yes.
can take damage. What if
Yeah,
you
no,
die?
we have health.
wanna buy this? It sells from Skya, I guarantee it.
I'm very trust.
Okay, well, we $500,000. Fuck, get some fast step buff. I don't not want them. It's impossible. This is my least favorite voice of all time. Please tell me the salamanders end soon.
They don't. They're mainly only in this flash.
Good.
You could make it a slightly less egregious voice.
No, I can't. I've stopped with this. I have to do it.
No, you do not.
Oh, is it that offensive to listen
I
to?
could feel it. I mean, you're
You're the one complaining about it.
You're welcome to. I'm just saying, like, if you don't wanna, I'm not gonna be upset if you stop.
Well, it's more so because the contents of my mouth are slowly exiting and becoming the contents on top of my desk.
Oh, an elegant pipe.
Peer into large opening.
You think you can make out a very faint noise below. Is it snoring?
Yo, there's a Snorlax at the bottom of that.
Boy,
Yes,
block!
That's not.
I think dual wielding would be faster.
Yo, that's a
No,
big
but you gotta
blob of
use your
mercury.
boy pluck vial. What are you talking about? Also, dual wielding is a very awkward button combo.
What?
Shift
Yeah,
and
that's
space
a
bar is not a great thing when you're trying to move with WASD.
I mean, I can do
It's
that.
fine.
I do that in Mario
I
64.
guess that's
all the time.
Minecraft or whatever.
Minecraft, Mario 64.
I don't play with keyboard. Oh.
You've got some weird controls on Mario 64.
The goop was inside.
Yo, it's in the goop.
Get fucking styled on, kid.
I mean, my Mario 64 controller was the space for jump, shift for duck, and E for kick, so...
Space for duck.
No,
Shift for-
shift
That's
for
all
duck,
these
space.
underlings.
Under the phone. Look, okay, I'm talking by gluing my tongue to my top two teeth.
Okay.
It's a nuisance to say the least. But this is too musical. They began stealing from the land to get us to fly. Playing the some flight, so feels okay, fine, whatever.
You should pay attention to the underline words. It's like a video.
Oh.
The worst flash.
No, I can only pay attention to the words that are brightly colored.
This is the worst flash.
It really is.
I have no idea what's happened so far.
Same.
Nothing. We're in the land of wind and shade after we went through the first gate after in S enter is what happened.
Oh right, there's multiple gates.
Yeah, you gotta just keep
There's
ascending.
7 of
That's the
them.
point. You keep climbing your house.
But what if you
Is this still
Well-
a house?
Yeah.
X?
what if you descend though?
Oh, you'll
Well, that
find
would
out.
be good. I can't wait for S descend.
Okay, we've
This
done
thing's like okay.
We've done that.
Oh, okay, good. John, their economy of anonymous and global pipe-based bartering may seem common, but you do well to get accustomed to it. True heir must learn the ways of the peoples of the land to progress through the gates.
Wait, so I'm the heir?
Didn't I tell you, John?
No.
I like that. There were 3 text boxes for that. So how does this work?
What do you mean?
You put something in there, and then you take something.
You
Is this
put
just like-
something in the pipe, and then the winds carry it to a different pipe.
Is this just like Wonder Trade or whatever?
I might as well be.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good comparison, I think.
I feel like I'm looping.
We've
I think
definitely
you
been
are.
here before.
Because that's the stupid fucking statue. You gotta do the Egbert scuffle.
I like the size 20 mouse. Sorry, size 40 mouse. That's the font size of the mouse.
I got a cog.
Let's go.
I like how none of the items we're getting here is going to matter in the slightest.
Yeah, because it's an optional flash.
The stars are moving? What do you mean? What are these things you call stars? Oh! You need the fireflies. They become trapped under the clouds when the sun rings on cast a spell on them.
I see.
What if you die in this flash?
I think you just restart.
How do you cast a spell on them when he was asleep? So we can involve like asleep in Zusal. He was awake, left from the tails of places and missing a whole bunch of underlings. Then he went about destroying all them with his thugs, closely left by the beautiful types. And now he can barely breathe. He was some sort of huge fish. Once he suckles himself out, Volvis, I guess he decided to take a nap. I don't need to censor myself because this voice censors itself for me. The sales size? There's bunch of being fellows is like the first people were found. They're salvations. Don't usually have problems, but they've stood until a thing in the system that they're filled up. So as a thousands. Player leaders, I didn't find functioning in the snow too well. There's for some purpose, I suppose. I don't know. What are we talking about?
Reminder that the 4 titles we heard were Heir of Breath, Seer of Light, Knight of Time, and Witch of Space.
Okay, well, we know who the Knight of Time is.
Do we?
It's probably Plant Girl.
We don't know. Her name is Jade, and we don't know who the Knight of Time is.
Fine.
Yeah, I could believe that.
But you could believe it would be Jade.
And so what were the other two? The Seer of Space and
No, it was the Seer of Light and the Witch of Space.
Okay, well, the Seer of Light, I guess, is like the boy, and
the boy. Do you mean Dave Strider?
You mean Strider?
Dave. Yes, and Catgirl is Rose is the witch. It's almost gonna make sense.
This would make sense. I'm not certain.
I mean, true. Homestuck, for all we know, the Witch of Space is probably just going to be like the Peregrine. Dad. Or the Wandering Peregrine. Or Can I be floating with the thundering sun first opened up and then flame? Then the thieves will fall again from the fight from the fireflies will be peaceful as I will go home. So I do not envy of strangers who take the opportunity to take the responsibility. This
Approach amicably.
The like the sake of the something is the something is in fact, I'm something is standing in super generally speaking. Line of chaos that. Oh my god, this is not.
Listen, they're throwing what they're saying is not particularly critical, but they are saying a lot of vocab that is critical.
Consource, land. I'm only gonna read the underlined words now.
Okay. That's honestly all you really need. No, but this guy's important. Nana spray. Okay, you've done that.
I have.
Boy grit. Or boy pluck. I hate it.
Boy pluck. Boy pluck.
Here, I'll charge my man grit vial. He won't see it coming.
Does this do
Bazinga.
anything? Oh, it lets you do that, right. Oh, he's fashionable. Det känns komplett. Jag är så Posh. I never thought I would need to do a posh salamander voice in my life.
Good thing we got grist and shale.
Ah, yes, because that totally is irrelevant.
Is anything going to happen, or
no?
or
This
do you
no, this
just
one's just
walk
like
around?
a cool. This one's just look at the cool, pretty area, and talk to the funny salamanders. Did we do this one? I think we
Glove, 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 glove.
Thanks, man.
Good. Hey, nice soup, Stump. Don't fuck it to me for one food though.
Yes, please.
This is only a food. This is such a comment. I've been to dreams and places like that's impossible.
Good.
In my opinion, this is one of the last things in the comic that you just kind of have to brute force through.
Oh. Oh my god, there's a blurred screen.
The next example of a thing you just have to brute force through is actually at the end of the comic.
I thought the biggest example of something you have to force through is the entirety of Act 6.
No, Act 6 is good. They programmed the Barbasol bomb exploding.
This is heel song of clockwork. Started like 17. It's the most savage of the feeling of existence. Like back to something to feel good. Just kidding, it's completely worthless. Here, you want it? It's free. Each salamander will now get a different voice.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Just here. I want the
Also,
hat. I don't need the shoes. We already ditched one of them. No, but people who say that Act 6 is bad are dumb, because Act 6 isn't bad, it's like the last, like, eighth of Act 6 that's bad.
Hmm.
You mean Act 6 part? Act
I
6,
mean Act 6, Intermission 5 is the worst act in the comic.
Someone.
Stop!
Why do you have so many shoes? I forgot that was just an entire parcel of shoes. I'm sick of hold my fault!
Yes. You wonder what the hell a secret wizard is. This guy is making you a little nervous. You do not think you'll ask him for your bedsheet back.
It's your bedsheet.
Shit, he's dodging it! You know, for something that didn't show up until, like, very recently, there's a lot of mercury around.
Well, they just passively produce mercury in their veins in this.
Okay, we've looped fully.
Good.
I think we're done.
No, there's an end. There is an end. There's a map.
Wait, there's 4 areas?
Yeah, I don't remember where the actual, like, end goal is, though.
Probably up.
I don't think we've been up yet.
We haven't been up, but I don't know if we actually care enough.
I care.
Okay, I can get us up.
I mean, is that the ending?
I don't remember.
I
I would guess that it is.
There is a defined... No, because you just kind of walk off the screen at one point, and then it's like, you've done it, do you want to do anything else? And you go, no, because why would you? When are we making Homestuck 64? And it's just
I mean,
this.
I considered making Homestuck 64 with you.
You don't know anything about Homestuck.
That's why I said I considered it. I haven't actually made it yet.
I had... A lot of the shit about how Spurb itself actually works is like optional lore. One of the only other things that's worth pointing out is that some of the imps are dressed up like Rose's sprite instead of just John's, because Rose prototyped Jasper's in the fucking octopus thing.
Oh.
That's like one of the only other things to note, because some of them are wearing like the princess outfits instead of like the clown outfits.
That's why you're single and basically anything I want from you. It's just too like a bunch of language.
Oh, wait, it's not... Yeah, right, we can't put something in the middle of our Silodex then. Right, duh.
Only the top or the bottom.
Pipe. Stop. My telescope!
Oh my.
Okay, well, for all intents and purposes, this is the end.
It didn't make us shift the telescope to the top or the bottom.
Oh, look, there's our house.
How did it get up there?
That's the end. We're done.
Wait, Nana Spray has something to say.
Does Nana's fuck... Fine.
Nana, are you there?
No.
I just saw my house from below. What gives? Why did the gate take me down here?
All gates do, John. To ascend each time you must first What? Why?
Huh, alright. I guess I scramble around down here until what?
Until you find the next gate. He's hidden somewhere in...
Okay, so I get to that gate and I get one, then what?
Low
Where does it
ass.
take me? Further up maybe? But I haven't even built that high yet.
So you see why you had to build up in the first place, John? You must have a little faith in your dear old Nana.
Yeah, well I do, Nana, but I'm still not really getting it. Does the next gate down here take me back up to the house or something? Please don't say hoo hoo hoo. Thanks.
In a future settled askance of the present, collateral desecration mars the sacred / illicit.
Illicit! What?
What?
I'm questioning what's going on.
Well, back in
They're breaking the frog.
back in the land of the acronym guys, there's a worm shooting a laser at AR.
I gathered.
That's I don't know. Oh, I don't know what you wanted.
No, watch out for the missile strike.
Watch out for the airstrike.
Watch out for the sniper.
Literally.
Oh no.
Did he just jump?
No, I guess he last scampered down or something. In the mystic ruins of an era pre-desecration, an ancient time capsule has blossomed. You find nested in its petals a juice-stained spur beta once belonging to one of your friends. What will you do? Jade, take the discs. You capture-log the spur beta. It uneventfully tucks itself into your Silodex. You think you're getting kind of bored with this fetch modus. You like to mix it up now and then. Maybe you'll peruse your selection to try out another one. You know, we've seen the stupid fucking moduses again. Jade, switch to Jenga modus. You swap your modus to Jenga, ejecting your Silodex in the process. Looks like the time capsule has reset itself. It is sprouting a new bud. Presumably something else will come out when it blooms again in about 400 years.
Oh, how
Too bad
convenient.
you won't be around to find out what it is. Your modus grabs the 18 cards needed to set itself up. It divides each card into 3 capture-log blocks. You begin picking up your items. The item is capture-log, chopped into 3 blocks, and distributed randomly into the block tower. You gather up the rest of your items. Might as well try it out. You go for all the blocks containing your Tangle buddies. Careful. Careful. Jenga. Jade, switch to Pictionary modus. Yeah, that one's obviously not gonna work. You switch to Pictionary, a choice based on a strong whim from the mysterious ethers of democracy.
Pictionary? Clue. Oh, Clue. I'm sad Clue lost.
Try out the Pictionary modus. Okay, you start trying to grab your lunch stop, after you ditch an unwelcome solicitor first, that is. You've got to concentrate here. Draw lunch top. You draw a really nice-looking squiddle lunch top on the captcha log scribble pad. The modus recognizes what you were trying to draw and snaps it right up. Nice going. Captcha log the beta. Look at these fabulous beta envelopes you just drew. Your Sildex thinks they're fabulous too. Yeah! Quick, random scribbling! You do a very quick doodle of nothing in particular. The scribble pad appears to be processing the shapes. Is that Charles Dutton? Since you do not actually have a Dutton photo lying around, the pad capsulogs a Dutton photo ghost image. It is not a tangible item and can never be used ever. It seems to be more of an imprint on the card itself, like a watermark. However, the back of the card does seem to contain a viable captcha code for a real Dutton photo for whatever it's worth, which is very little. Draw a pumpkin. Yay! You sketch a beautiful, succulent pumpkin, knowing perfectly well that a pumpkin ghost image will be capsulogged, because you are quite sure there is not a pumpkin in this room, and there surely never will be. You capsulog a pumpkin ghost image. At least you have a captcha code for it on the back in case you ever want to replicate a real one. Oh no!
Why are pumpkins illegal?
Fuck you. Get the rest of your items. You start by drawing your Tangle Buddies, but it looks like it's having trouble understanding the shapes. Darn, you wanted those. Capsulog base on card with Dutton ghost image. It's not up to you to say what card it goes on. The modus decides. All you get to do is draw. Anyway, you try sketching your electric base. It's kind of hard to draw accurately.
It's actually an eclectic
Oh,
base.
you're right. Sorry, an eclectic base. No, that's just a ghost image of an ordinary base. That's not right. You try again, focusing on getting all the mechanical details just right. Ah! Oh no, busted! The jig is up! You are returned to your bedroom without the rest of your loot. You doubt you'll have time to go back and get it. You guess you have inadvertently left your own time capsule there for whatever party may find it in the future. Lucky bastards. Install beta. You get started installing both discs. Might as well get a jump on it to avoid the sort of future drama that results from poor time management decisions. Pester chums. In the meantime, you decide to touch base with your pals. Ugh, no, not those pals. The Trollsome can just sit tight for now. John, pester Rose. I guess it's you.
Rose, are you there? I went through the gate, and Anna said you might be here too. Are you in some kind of the spooky glowy place with the oily rivers and stuff? Let me know, okay?
John, hi!
Hi, Jade. Guess where I am?
Are you on the ground below the clouds yet?
Yeah. Well, how did you know that's where the gate goes? Did you talk to Rose? Can she still see me on down here? She won't answer.
No, I haven't talked to her yet, but I'd like to soon. I've got a lot of catching up to do with all of you. Sorry, I've been so scarce. I've just been so busy running around all crazy and looking after my dog and stuff all day. I think you just locked me in my room, actually.
Oh, man. He sounds like such a handful.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I think he's mostly just looking after you, like a guardian angel or something. If I were you, I would take him out behind the woodshed and give him a big hug.
Ah! Hey, John, can you hold on? I just took Dave and started playing this game with him.
Oh, what game?
Spurb! Duh, what else?
What? I thought you didn't even know what Spurb was.
Oh, geez, I was asleep when I said that, silly. Of course I know what it is.
Okay, where did you even get it?
From the ruins! It's Dave's copy.
Wow. The thing you just said doesn't even make the slightest bit of sense.
I know, right? Oh, that reminds you, since I'm setting up the game with Dave to talk to his sir, you're gonna need to do the same thing for me.
Oh, really? This is news to me.
Can you see from where you're standing the place your dad's car would have fallen?
I think so. It'd be kind of a long walk, though. This place is huge.
You should go there and get your copy of the server and set up with me. Oh, and go get your package.
Okay. Wait, how do you know my dad's car fell down here?
John, will you stop trying to trap me? You told me this car fell, remember? Jeez.
Jeez.
Jeez!
Okay, fine. Well, color me suspicious anyway. Miss Know-It-All, Mrs. Mick Psychic Pants.
John, I'm not any more psychic than you, though.
Okay, sure. I am convinced. You have convinced me of psychic. Also, I told you the package was in the car, but I never mentioned that the game was there too. So kind of totally busted, I guess. Give me a P. Give me an S.
Oops, okay. I mean, I know lots of things, but I'm really serious. There's no more information than you have access to, but you don't know it yet. I know you can talk more about it soon. I won't have to be so coy with you anymore, because I'm pretty sure most of the stuff that was supposed to happen has already happened. I couldn't tell you about it because it would have messed it up.
Okay, that's fair.
Just give me a few minutes while I set up this game and say hi to the salamanders for me. Heart.
Okay, so Rose got John there. Dave got Rose there. Jade
Jade is
Dave
correct.
Jade is gonna get Dave there, and then John has to get Jade. John, Jade, Dave, and Rose. They all have two similar names.
That's the point.
Oh. But Dave doesn't have.
Dave got Bro's copy of the game.
Oh, right. Dave has Bro's copy.
That's because
Oh,
Dave got
shit.
Rose in, and now Jade needs to get Dave in, and then to complete the loop, John will get Jade in.
Yeah, I was like, if Jade has both Dave's server and like 2 copies, how is Dave getting in?
Dave, pester Rose. Well, to be fair, Jade got Dave's copy from a magical flower in a frog temple, so I don't know if that really, like, counts as something we can use as...
I mean, true.
Dave, pester Rose.
But is that Dave's copy or is it Dave's Bro's copy?
It's Dave's copy, because it says Dave on it, and Bro's copy says Bro on it.
So how is she going to get Dave in if Dave...
Because Dave has Bro's copy. Dave has a copy. Everyone has a copy of the game. Except John. John only has half of the game. The other half is stuck in his dad's car, which fell off a cliff.
But don't you need to give the server copy to the person who runs the...
You use the server copy to bring in someone using the client copy. And you need both copies to do both. You can get in the game with just a server copy, but you need the client copy to get someone else in.
Do you mean vice versa?
okay.
Vice
It's
versa.
not-
I mean
okay,
vice versa.
I thought they were like paired. It's like you have one of copy A and you have to give
No,
somebody else.
John only
other.
has the client copy. He doesn't have
Okay,
the
so-
server, which is
okay,
why
yeah.
which is why Rose could get him in, but he can't get Jade in.
Yeah, for some reason I thought that only one thing could only connect to a specific other, but they can connect to any
No.
other. Yeah, okay. So yeah, okay.
Hey, will you open your laptop already? See, this is why you need a phone or something that alerts you to important messages instead of leaving them trapped under 3 inches of fucking yarn. Laptops don't need cozies. Nothing needs cozies. Cozy's a goddamn adjective. Maybe I'll crochet myself an iPhone snuggly. What is this place anyway? What are you doing? I can see your whole damn house here if you want to get filled in on something. I'm sort of the guy with the big picture here. Don't make me bop you on the head with a wizard. I'll do it. Okay, no, I won't. Yet. I guess I'll bone up on the FAQ for a while so I don't do anything stupid to deploy like 10 crux flanglers and fuck up the whole game. So, oh my god, so many words. Do you think like the Pulitzer Committee is secretly scouring the dregs of the GameFAQ archives or something? Damn, I can't read this shit. I'm sorry.
Okay, but why can't just like Rose get everyone but herself in?
Because
she only has one.
Rose only has one
server copy.
Rose only has one computer and it's connected to John. And only one copy and it's connected to John.
Okay, so once you connect it to their okay, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo! Well, okay, hey. So you're finally playing the game with Rose? Yeah, but she won't answer me. She's probably just exploring. I'm sure she will come around soon, but it's great that you got her out of there in time. Pretty much you have no idea how much I fucking own at this game. I bested no less than 3 flaming tornadoes and broke a huge wizard. So how does it feel to be big-time hero, Mr. Brave McHero Pants? It feels like I'm in sports, all alone, and I am the star. It's me. And then the big man comes. But it turns out to be crazy what kind of basketball this man plays. The hoop is on fire? Okay, I forget how it goes. No, you got it. We're good. Reference secured. Yes! So now it's my turn to be the star. I'll be your hero. It's me. Wait, what? I installed the game. I'm connecting to you as the server player. Oh man, this is ridiculous. I just set this shit up with Rose and now I gotta do like some double duty thing. I mean, I own at the game and all, but I can't just relax for half a second. Don't worry, you can keep playing with Rose. I just set up a few things. I figured I'd get a good head start to avoid all the drama you guys are always getting into. Such a bunch of drama queens. I really chose 2 voices that are either the most complicated sentences and a voice that I have to read at a fucking 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with how I've been doing.
You've been doing pretty good.
Yeah?
Well, look, I was getting my ass handed to me by Bro on the roof for like an hour and a half. I got served like a dude on Butler Island. Drama, drama, drama. Wait, does this mean there's a big meteor coming soon? Yes? When you activate the thing, will it start the countdown and summon the meteor? It'll come when it comes regardless of what we do. The timer's really just lets you know when it's coming. Are you totally sure about all this? Yeah, look, here it is. Okay, yes, that image is definitely conclusive proof of something, and is 100% by anyone who looks at it. How big is this thing? It's really, really big. Like the size of Rhode Island or Texas or what? I need some context to know how much crap I should be shitting into my pants. Okay, I don't actually know. Well, as if like one the size of a bus wouldn't kill me anyway. Yeah. Wait, hold up. Rose is finally open her stupid laptop, so do your thing, I guess. Have fun. Thanks, I will. Heart. John.
Why do they just connect to their own copy?
Because then you'd have a... Kevin, you have to understand, a major point of the game is that there's a loop of players. If you connected to your own copy, you would have a one-person session, which would break.
They don't know that, though.
Correct, but I don't think Dave should connect to himself, because then he's not in with Rose and John. He's just in Dave land.
Oh, and that's how you... In order to get
like
to
he's
the
not
same...
he's not in the session with Rose and John if he connects to himself. He's just in a session with Dave and only Dave, and no one can join it because he's used both copies.
But why do they need to be in the same session?
Because that's what the game keeps telling them to do.
I guess.
Kevin, if there was a magical game that summoned meteors from the sky, would you just go against what it's directly advising you do?
When did it advise us to get into everyone?
I think one should generally assume that this is like it's obviously supposed to be a multiplayer game.
Also, this isn't me.
The answer, troll.
Hey, guess what, April? Your move.
Oh boy. Hey, John, calm the hell down. How did you find me? Find you? What do you mean? I changed my chum handle to ditch you guys. How did you find me? Oh, this is a little word humans say repeatedly when something tickles their absurdity palate, right? Lame. We never lost you. You didn't fool us. It just so happens we didn't particularly give a shit about talking to you in that time frame. What, the last few months? We have the entire continuum of your existence to choose from when contacting you. That period was unremarkable, sort of like your whole life. But I guess I mean it was especially unremarkable. This has been explained to you so often, it would make me sick to my human stomach if I had one of your human stomachs. Okay, this time I'll believe you that you aren't human. Because the skepticism center of my brain is starting to wear kind of thin, I guess. But you're still a major asshole, so I don't actually want to talk to you. So bye. Wait, but I'm not here to troll you this time. We're friends, okay? Oh man, look at this outburst of little human words I'm saying from my human mouth. Fine, you can think I'm a fucking intuition, maybe I am, but here's the fact, idiot. I've always had lots of conversations with you in the future. I mean your future. I've kind of been working backwards here for a while, and it's a little frustrating. Every time I go further back, you know less and less, and you don't remember anything I said because it hasn't happened yet. And I have to repeat myself a lot, and I'm getting pretty fucking sick of it.
So fucking
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, it's not like I mapped out this trolling onslaught very well in advance. I mean, when you troll someone, you just sort of do it. You don't start drawing flowcharts and diagrams and stuff. Wait, you have something to do in this game, don't you? I should have known. Oh god, not again. No, fuck no, I'm not going to explain this to you again. You've got plenty of dirt on all this from me in future conversations, tedious conversations, ones I've already had with you, where your demeanor will gradually become inexplicably and revoltingly friendly toward us. And so I guess it just was kind of infectious, and now we're all buddies, I think. It's really weird, this human emotion you call friendship. Friendship is an emotion, fuck nuts. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're so much more tolerable of a guy than I thought at first, okay, John? Why are you kissing my ass? What do you want? Why don't you just tell me what's going on? Are you in the medium? Okay, yes, fine, we are. Like here in this land with the clouds and oil and stuff. More of this narcissism. You always think everyone revolves around you. We have nothing to do with your dumb little windy planet or your petty little quests, or for that matter, your entire game session. You're not the only ones playing this game. Every group of players get their own distinct blank slate session, as will be explained to you many times. So why don't you just explain it all again so I know, so I don't ask so much in the future? No, fuck this shit, just so I'm ending this conversation because I said it all too many times, and because you can't understand because you are dumb. Well, okay, you're totally not trolling me, bro. I see now we are BFFs forever. The fact that you are dumb is an immutable fact I'm stating for the record. It does not mean animosity is taking place here. Oh, okay, so what do you want? I need you to tell your friend Jade to talk to us. She won't answer our messages in this time frame. It's important. Yeah, I don't blame her for not answering. She pretty much can't stand you guys because of all the trolling he did before, remember? Okay, our bad on that. Just tell her we're sorry, and to get her gross and totally unattractive human butt over off her ugly human high horse and answer my messages. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not totally sold on this friendship thing yet, but I've got to go now and get on with my petty little quests. I'll talk to you in the future, I guess, jerkface.
So 2 things. 1, I think you can see why CG has the most dialogue in the entire comic.
CG. Oh.
Secondly, this the pages get long from here on out, obviously. And thirdly, I like the implication that CG and the rest of the trolls have the ability to view literally and communicate on any point of the timeline, and yet he just talks to John backwards because he's stupid.
Why? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, why did he choose to
Because
talk
he's
to...
stupid.
Does he talk to anyone else backwards or just John?
It's just you'll find out, but it's just John. Which means as you go, John gets more friendly to him, but he gets less friendly to John.
How do you get less friendly than this?
Easily.
This is like River Song.
Search for your father's car. It's going to be a hike. There's something up ahead through the forest.
WV, settle this dispute in a rational, diplomatic manner. You settle the dispute in the only way you can presently imagine how to settle a dispute, with cans of lukewarm, sugary liquid and centuries-old rations. If only you had access to some means of heating them up. But it matters not. You warm yourselves in the glow of this human emotion called friendship.
But they're not human.
Jade, deploy Alchemiter.
True. Dave does need to, get out of Dodge real quick.
It's almost as if this broken air conditioning unit was scaled up to be a perfect fit for the Alchemiter all along. Weird. Deploy Cruxtruder in Dave's room. You think like the Pulitzer... okay, so... the Game Facts Archives are... Damn, I can't read this shit, I'm sorry.
Hold, please.
Hold what? I see you at your computer typing. What are you doing? Dang, hold on. No, seriously, stop talking to me for a second. It looks like Jade is dropping the Doomsday Tube thing in my room. Be right back. Gotta make sure she doesn't break all my shit. Hey, wait. These darn birds are in the way. What are they doing in your apartment anyway? Also, they're adorable. I always keep birds in here. It's sort of my thing. Oh, kind of like all those silly naked puppets or your bros thing. No, that's irony. This is like sincere, honest-to-God psychosis. I'm training to be a lame, gothy supervillain. Also, I think I can't put it down because of the wires on the floor. Okay, well, maybe you should take the opportunity to put it somewhere that isn't stupid. I wish I played more games. This is hard. No, it's not. P. Move Dave's bed to the roof.
Why don't you just put it on the roof?
Shut up.
Then he'd have to go up to the roof?
He already does! The Alchemiter's up there!
Yeah!
On an air conditioning unit several feet in the air!
Jade is connected with you? Where did she get the discs?
I don't know. How does she do any of her loopy batshit nonsense she does? Maybe she pulled them out of the volcano over there on Blood Monkey Mountain.
Wait, so you mean to tell me she was able to connect with you on a timely fashion without waiting until you were on the brink of annihilation?
We went over this. I was a little bogged down in the epic swaddle of legendary puppet. I'm not finishing that.
I've done nothing but wait for boys to play this game with me all... Oh, that's the statement of the... First, John was lollygagging with the client, and then with you, the server, downright filibustering my existence with unending fraternal melee. And yet, a girl, one who didn't own the game, was able to connect with you minutes after you connected with me.
Wait, what the hell is she doing? She's taking my bed. What the hell?
And there she goes. She has the car.
Deploy the Cruxtruder in its place. So seriously, what were you doing just now?
I was talking to someone.
Who?
You remember the trolls.
Yeah?
One of them messaged me, so I indulged they, for a moment.
Oh, I see you opted to chat up one of those D-bags instead of talk to the guy who saved you from swirling shitstorm of angry flaming wizards. I was worried your priorities might have been out of whack, but no, I was dead wrong.
I also took a moment to check up on John.
How is he?
I can't see him anymore. Just his empty house. I did talk to him briefly.
I should probably text him soon, see what's up, because I love him.
I know.
So this place you're at now, it's the same place he's at, right?
It's hard to say for certain, but I think I like it here.
Jade, replace television with totem lathe. Organize Dave's puppets. This whole place is a disorganized mess. It kind of reminds you of your room, but full of weird and ironic stuff instead of cute and great stuff. Your stuff is so much better. You're pretty sure these are all Dave's bros puppets? You better not mess with them. Frankly, his brother makes you a little nervous. Tidy up Strider's apartment a little. What the apartment needs is a woman's touch. You grab a towel you found lying around and dampen it with water from the toilet. This is how ordinary people clean ordinary houses, right? Oops, you dropped it. Oh, fuck! S.
These are some good identical clouds. They almost look like Among Us.
Okay.
Land of light and rain.
So this isn't the same place as John anyway.
No, it's a completely different planet.
Then why did it matter that they're all connected in a
Well,
loop?
if you looked at the first one, it clearly was in the same solar system. The animation at the start of this showed a second planet spawning next to the first one.
Oh. But why do they need to be all in the same chat log? If in the same session, if they can just talk to each other over Pester Chum?
I guess you'll figure it out.
I guess. Sorry, I'm just...
No, I just feel like some of these things are things you should just assume are just a universal expectation.
Was her waterfall always rainbows?
No.
That's new with it used to just be a waterfall, but then it changed its water source to be rainbow.
A rainbow fall.
No, but the point is this happened at the beginning.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
April was AR, if I remember.
Oh, I'm AR.
correctly.
Blech, too warm. Need to find something to chill this down with. Something to heat up your delicious gravy would be nice too. Retrieve mysterious artifacts from ruins. You excuse yourself for a moment and retrieve a few of your personal belongings. You should really impress your visitors. That musty old toy on the floor ought to make a nice peace offering for the feisty tall one too. You're quite certain that ladies like squishy, useless things like that.
WV, introduce new friends to John. The yellow bandaged fellow seems to have slogged off somewhere, but the tall mail carrier with the lovely white complexion would probably get a kick out of your big computer with the weird boy on it. You show her inside. The hole blown into the station with the caution guy's rocket leads to the third room, which had been locked. Unsurprisingly, there's another sort of gizmo in here and you have no idea what it does. The station is very low on power, so you don't think you'll be able to find out.
Mature is a frog.
You unlock the third room from the inside and go to the computer room. There he is, the funny boy you were talking about. His name's John. You encourage your alabaster friend to say hi to him using the human keypad communication system.
Alabaster friend.
But instead she takes note of your nice chalk drawings and pays you a compliment. You're somewhat mystified by the fact that she is more impressed by your silly drawings than your amazing technology. Maybe simple things are the key to the heart of a lady. You do not know because you do not know anything about ladies, really. They are a riddle draped in a mystery wrapped in post-apocalyptic shroudware.
Oh.
You decide to give her the chalk. She is grateful for the colorful present and thinks it looks fun. Suddenly, a powerful aroma hits your non-existent nostrils. Someone's cooking something delicious. It demands investigation. You stop and examine the kind mayor... Oh, no, there's a cabin.
That's what I thought. You stop and examine the kind mayor's device. It is quite similar to the one in your station, before the unfortunate accident. The one with the familiar-looking girl on it. Perhaps this one is best left alone. Still, there is something familiar about this boy on the monitor, too. I am told your name is John. Is that correct?
Yep, that's right.
It is nice to meet you, John.
John isn't directly cognizant of your greeting, but I'm sure he would feel likewise.
Okay, John, let's explore this place.
Okay, have at it. We've already read this.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, this was Cavan.
This was Cavan, apparently. That would make sense because the mail lady was telling about a delivery being in order.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so we
We've done this. Did I die? Hello?
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 Did I die for
Hello?
a second? I'm back.
No.
We can hear
Hello?
you. We could hear you, but apparently you couldn't hear us.
I don't think I could hear you.
Hmm.
Anyway, Secret Wizard. Isn't it great how we could have just ignored the first flash?
An uncarved mini tablet. You got a chisel. A chunk of amber. What?
Why am I repeating myself?
Did we get the chunk of amber?
No, we
No.
missed the chunk of amber.
Crumple hat.
Hi, Crumple Hat.
Sorry, I mean crumple hat.
And we did this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is new. I don't know who wants to be the fourth post-apocalyptic person. They don't speak much. I can do
There's
it.
a
if you...
fourth?
Well, apparently.
Yeah, because the post-apocalyptic people are just like the descendants
This one
of
types
the
in
four kids.
This one types in cursive. I mean, sure, you can.
Okay. I don't. I think they have like 3 lines in the con.
Okay,
Oh, good.
you can just go then.
Seer, can you hear me? This is Captain.
Apparently, she can. Though usually she goes by Rose.
Have a look around, Rose. You have much to discover.
Go over the river and through the woods.
So Rose is the seer of light, eh?
Evidently.
Is Dave the witch?
Oh no, that's a lot of copper.
You gotta watch out for the
Gyclops
copper Gyclops.
and tar basilisks.
Jade, drop the toilet in Dave's room!
Okay.
Yeah, what's gonna be Dave's sprite? Oh dear. Don't tell me it's gonna be one of those.
This is the worst shitting thing I've ever seen. That thing that just happened. Hi, Dave! Jesus, and the worst thing is all that juice I drank. I mean, you just had to figure out all that juice was gonna come back to haunt me. Like Frankenstein's incontinent fucking ghost. It was like Chekhov's juice. What? Let me be perfectly clear. What I'm trying to say is it's like fucking Christmas up in my bladder here. And where do I find my toilet? Oh, look, here it is, amputated in my room, gagged with a towel like a fucking prison hostage. And now the Crux-ploder is counting down. 4 hours. Oh, I guess that's not that bad. 4 hours until what? What? Oh, God, are you asleep? I think I might be. Okay, let's just not panic here. I'm not panicking, I feel fine. Let's try to play it cool and not break all my shit. Also, don't put anything weird in the seizure kernel. I'm gonna go find somewhere to pee. Don't watch me, okay? Like, I know you dream about me enough already. Let's keep some shit left to the imagination, okay? I won't look, okay, jeez? The last thing I need is for your weird brain webcam to be snapping shots of your grandpa. We're gonna just stop being a huge baby and go pee. One of the weirdest things about this comic is just the info that Jade's dreaming consciousness just has different memories for some reason.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Well, she had mentioned that she did know what Spurb was. Her dream self probably didn't.
Oh.
Dave, use now empty apple juice bottle as pee receptacle. You begin to hatch a brilliant plan.
God.
Once you're done, you'll capture log the bottle and send the code to Egbert and
Okay.
tell him it's something really important. Then I'll make it and be like, oh man, yes, apple juice. I'm so thirsty.
Ugh, please no.
But it will not.
Thanks, Hussy.
That's the. I mean, this is like the 7th time this joke has paid off, so, you know. But that all sounds like a big waste of time, so you just go in the shower. Kick that puppet out of the shower. Oh no! Dave! What? What is it? Dave, this poor bird. What bird? The one with the sword through it. I wouldn't know anything about that. But isn't this your sword? That could be anyone's sword. What does it look like? Is it a cheap piece of shit? Because I only bother with high-quality blades, forged by the Stoic Asian masters. Hell's a rude, kind of expensive. All I know is it's sharp and it's through a bird and it's a sword. End of story. I'm gonna help the poor bird.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
what do you mean? Damn! Hold on a minute. Jade, retrieve James' copy of Spurb and the Impaled Crow. Jade, put something weird in the seizure kernel.
Oh my.
That's what I was. That's all
Wow,
I was
awesome! So now I guess instead of having a wise or helpful spirit guide sprite thing, I'm stuck with this brainless, feathery asshole. What do you mean? I just brought the cute birdie back to life. Isn't he great? We need to wake you up. You're not very logical like this. Kind of dumb, really. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I was tired. Yeah, but come on, you sleep like 20 hours a day. Well, you are out of luck. I will wake up when I'm good and ready. Jade, wake up. Where are you sitting? Are you on your bed? Yeah, why? What side? The right side. Why? Okay, here's what I want you to do. Just humor me. Raise your left hand, okay? Now, just kind of swat the air to your left.
Use gunpowder and empty crates to make a campfire. Yeah. Win over that fine carapace in gray.
Thanks, Serenity.
You were vaguely reminded of something. It's hard to remember. It was so many years ago. So many years ago, entrenched in the temporarily oblique.
What have we here? An illegally parked vehicle. You sure hope this guy's got a swollen pork hollow. He just landed himself in Citation City. Surround the scene with caution tape? This looks much more orderly. Public safety has been assured. Your sworn duty as an authority regulator has been upheld. Write the owner of this vehicle a ticket. Hello, what have we here? You discover a couple of unauthorized parcels in the cabin of the vehicle. You confiscate them immediately.
Of course.
Kevin, this is you.
This is Kevin.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, well, yes,
You are-
because Parcel Mistress abbreviates to PM.
Oh, Peregrine Mendicant. Huh. You are a simple parcel mistress. It's like Marcel, but parcel.
It's parcel, the
Marcel
word.
Yeah, exactly. Off he gets. You are a simple parcel mistress on one of your routes. Today is another day of uneventful but highly satisfying deliveries. You stop in your tracks. It is a dangerous agent from the enemy kingdom. Perhaps you should avoid him. But you notice he's holding two parcels. You recognize one of them. You spent a long time looking for it. It looks like you're going to need to get that package from him somehow. John.
Activate ghost gloves. Sons of bitches are harder to kill than you thought they'd be.
Those basilisks and rootbeak and copper gyclops.
Oh no.
It's fine, just a
Blam!
flesh wound.
The guy hops absconds.
Oh my. Captain Pringle?
It's,
That looks like Dad.
well, no, what
Rose is
no,
Dad.
no, what it looks
It
like
looks like
is
Rose.
you're,
Oh,
no,
it looks like
no,
Grandpa.
Kevin is thinking about Jade's grandfather because
Yeah,
Rose
that
does
does
not
look like
have a dad.
Grandpa.
Right, Jade's grandfather.
It does in fact look like Jade's grandfather, though. That is correct.
You could have sworn that strange man was holding your copy of Colonel Sassacres.
Yo, Jade's grandfather is Colonel Sassacre.
WVPMAR.
Stargaze.
It is a clear and peaceful night. A delicious meal has been shared with new friends. The glow of the ammunition fire gradually subsides. All is well. But you can't shake the feeling there's something familiar about all this. There's something that you are forgetting, Stanley. Of course! Now you remember. You must deliver the message to John right away.
Do I need to wait? I'm waiting for April.
I'll be back in a moment. I'm grabbing pizza.
Yo, pizza. Shisio is in episode 5.
Episode 5. Revenge of the Sammer's Kingdom.
Is that really its music?
Yeah, you've been
Why?
there. Because it's
I
a
haven't.
good song.
I haven't actually.
You have, and you immediately complained about the music because that's how you work.
I definitely don't remember.
No, I know
being
because this was a distinct thing that occurred.
Okay, but I definitely didn't do anything in the level.
Yeah, but you did go there. Kevin, I don't care if music's overused. I just use songs I like.
Yeah, they do that in IOF too. And that's why none of the songs are at all fit the theme.
Most of the songs in IOF aren't even overused.
No, but they don't fit the theme at all.
Cry about it? Most of the levels in IOF don't have a theme to fit.
Yeah, that's the problem. Pardon me.
Also, I'm stuck using the songs that SMW Central has to offer me during Tree E, and you know this. Me when the home is stuck. Wow, page 1474.
Hi.
Hi. We must deliver a message to John right away. Women! Kevin?
Retrieve package. You conclude that you have no choice. You will march right up to him and ask politely for the package. Wait a minute, what is this?
Crappy, sorry, John.
It is a carved mini tablet. A carving is not especially clear, to say the least, but your wealth of delivery experience allows you to decipher it immediately. It is the other parcel the agent is holding. It appears you will need to acquire both from him now. It is your sworn duty. Ready, sword! You do not have a sword. You're quite sure it would never occur to you to carry a sword or resort to violence under any circumstance. You will have to take a more diplomatic route with this fellow.
Doff your hat to the attractive female. You doff so furiously that you are in danger of starting a hat fire. Probably not the best idea around all this oil, especially without any sort of flame suppressant handy.
Okay, it opened up the Google page for Barbasol.
Good.
Is Barbasol a flame
No,
depressant?
it starts fires.
Oh,
It's flammable, highly flammable.
retrieve both parcels. Can I give them to you? They are illegal contraband. And if you wish to petition for their release, you must consult with his superiors. I didn't mean to do that voice.
Oh no, are you okay?
Nope. You show him the carved mini tablet. As he can plainly see, you assigned Thothosazen to deliver one of the parcels. He gives you the envelope, but he retains the package. You quickly drop the envelope into the empty plexus. It is into your hands now. The breeze will know where to take it. You follow the agent. You must not lose track of that parcel.
Chase the man. You want your book. You have some questions for that guy, whoever he is. But the village is still burning. You've got to help these salamanders put out this fire. Save the lizards. Okay, you just said they were salamanders. Anyway, thank goodness for your Barbasol bomb.
Oh no!
The cooling lather should work its magic in no time. Oh god, how can shaving cream be so flammable? A big gust of wind conveniently comes along and blows out all the fire. It is really convenient. The townspeople rejoice and are more than willing to give you all the credit. I suspect it is probably because they are not all that smart.
This is PM.
John, the archived tablet you retrieved. Why?
Do you still
yes.
have it?
Yeah, do you still have it?
Why, yes, it appears you do.
Great, I would like you to carve something on it.
You seem amenable to this request. It is a little wobbly up on top of all these dancing salamanders, though. Not that it matters. You suck at drawing anyway.
I just noticed those look like stone data card things.
Yeah. Rose, find your sprite. Your deceased pet.
Jasper Sprite is nowhere to be found. He always was a little cagey, even when he was alive.
You wished to speak with him, did you not? Is it not why you were here?
Someone is pestering you, but you are oblivious to the message because your laptop is buried under 3 inches of yarn. There are footprints in the white sand.
Follow them.
Looks like they lead back out to the mausoleum.
Examine your pet's tomb.
The mausoleum is destroyed by the explosion. The secret passage remains. You have no idea where it leads, but it sure isn't the lab anymore.
Enter.
Oh, Rave. Doc. It seems someone has recently united a boat. Or untied a boat.
United?
Look, dyslexic.
A mother will do whatever is best for her children. WV, become the mayor of Exile Town! You build a bigger and better town to preside over. All expatriates are welcome, no matter what happened in the past. Regardless of professional persuasion or metallurgical affiliation, you cut the town's ribbon with an official judicial bayonet, which is stuck inside a grenade, but you were kind of nervous about removing it. This should catch the eye of the tall, nice lady. The grumpy yellow guy thinks this is dumb.
He thinks it is dumb because any town without a proper militia is as good as conquered. As such, he prefers one begrudgingly. It's a dirty job, but someone must be charged with the defense of the innocent.
Fondly regard, Desert Night. The stars twinkle over the freshly christened Exile Town. It is a beautiful evening, and the future is so full of promise you just can't imagine what could... Oh my god, a huge eggy-looking thing just appeared in the sky? Jade, give Dave punch card of an eggy-looking thing in sick... Okay, you do that, and then he makes a totem with it, and then some other stuff happens, and then... Egg!
What?
Pastor Jade! Oh man, awesome! It's awesome where you put that. I was worried we were on the verge of getting some shit done. Dave, I was gonna build some stairs up there, duh. Well, where are they? You say there will be stairs, and yet I see no stairs. Gosh, I don't know. I guess I didn't find the time to make them because I kept getting punched in the face by robots and stuff. Sorry. Am I supposed to break that thing or hatch it or what? I don't know! Also, what happened to all my shit? The stuff scattered all over the roof. Did you put it somewhere? Nope. I mean, not that I care. It was a lot of mostly useless garbage. What was it doing up here? I was gonna use to fight my bro with, but I guess I forgot in the heat of battle. Also, he was too fast. Make the world's largest omelet. Whoops! Looked like that dumb idea isn't gonna happen. A brainless, feathery asshole swoops down and carries the egg away. Okay, so the egg is now in a nest made of shitty swords and soft puppet ass. Please advise. I think your spray wants to hatch it. Aw, do you think that'll take more than 4 hours? I don't know. It looks like it's pretty warm where you are. It's hot as the sizzle side of the steak. Maybe not too long then. I guess we'll find out. Maybe I should try to get it back and put it in the microwave. Hmm. Deploy punch design X. You can't. You'll need some shale for that. Check unknown objects. The jumper block extension, the CD, the punch card shunt, the hollow pad, and the IntelliBeam laser station. Okay, some of these things we can deploy, but some things we don't have nearly enough grist for. You mean the jumper block thing? No, we got enough for that, but it's still pretty expensive. Wait, what? The thing costs 1,000 for me. Yeah, me too, and we have 2,000 to work with. Okay, 1998. What? Man, I only get 200 to slash around with in Rose's Rainbow World. What the hell? Oh, how much did Rose start with when she was playing with John? Hang on, I'll ask. Okay, she says 20. I guess we keep getting more with each server-client connection. Yeah, so I guess you can buy everything now. No, I can't buy the holopad thing in the IntelliBeam laser station. Okay, so look, your grist cache expands when you get more people. Captain.
I can see that.
Okay.
Exponentially, apparently.
No, I can't buy the holopad thing in the IntelliBeam laser station. Okay, now I know you're making this shit up. No, they're right here. They cost a fortune. Well, all I got here is the Design X, which I can't deploy because I don't have any purples. And the expensive as hell jumper thing and the cheap shunts, which I assumed you dick all without the jumpers to put them all. And also the CD, which is 100, but I didn't drop because it seemed like a stiff allocation of resources for now. Yeah, I got that too. I'll deploy it. So with each new connection at our player chain, I guess new weird deployables are introduced. Yeah, I think that's how it works. When John connects with me, I'll probably get a bunch of cool new things too. Hey, look, we're learning stuff. Deploy green and white compact disc. What should I do with these beta copies? I don't really need them anymore. I suppose just hang on to them for a while and then later just do whatever you're naturally compelled to do with them. Wow, that was a weird answer, but okay. You take the beta and the CD. Deploy circuit board looking.
What was Dave's
hash table? He was a hash table.
How does the hash table? Oh right, it's
the name is like added up letter wise in some way and then moduloed by the size and then it's put in the correct slot.
But didn't he change it to? He changed it to Scrabble
He changed it from vowels and consonants to Scrabble values.
Yeah, that's why it's not colored text.
Deploy circuit board looking thingy. It was obviously labeled as the jumper block extension. It appears to be deployable only as an extension to the alchemiter. Looks like you're going to have to move it. Damn, and it looks so nice up there. You expend another relatively affordable 100 build grist to relocate it. You then pay the steep fee of 1,000 build grist to deploy the jumper block extension. Attempt to deploy Capsulog disk drive. Again, the name of the thing was right there in plain sight. You deploy the punch card shunt for peanuts. Looks like a Capsulog card is supposed to fit in the slot. Insert card with a CD on the slot. You put the card in the slot and stick the shunt on the jumper pins. Nothing happens. You might need to stick a punch card in there, probably allowing the holes in the card to affect the flow of current through the circuits. And to punch cards, you'll need to get a Design X somehow. Dave, insert disk into computer. Reading disk. Install software.
Inventing rubber hoists, reflecting pull reflectors.
No. This needs to be Scottish.
Oh, you're right. Inventing rubber hoists, relating pull reflectors, updating devices, persuading bulbs, graduating chain silence, publishing aether remotes, governing archetype dimmers, and launching manifestation systems. Plugin detected. Installing Gristor.exe.
I forgot I was the Scottish software.
Yeah, as you do.
We need to like keep track of this. We're gonna lose track.
No, I got it.
Oh, do you have a?
I don't worry about it, Kevin. I have a great memory for Homestuck bullshit. Grist Torrent is now running. Dave, illegally pirate some of John's shale. You start leeching off John's shale at a pace of 4 grist per second. Not the fastest download rate, but then again, you don't need a whole lot. In 1 second, you already collect enough for a Punch Design X. Dave, download a bunch of grist from John. He has plenty. You set the application to leech off John's build grist because he's obviously got too much for his own good. It cuts the download rate in half, though. You guide the heir. Consult with him.
This is hilarious.
Rose, are you there? I went through the gate. Nana said you might be here too. Are you in some kind of this spooky glowy place with oily rivers and stuff? Let me know.
I guess one could use those words to describe it. If I'm with a prediction for the inapt.
Blah blah blah. Okay, what words would you use, Miss Wordy Pants McSmarty blah?
Eerily iridescent?
I
I certainly don't see any oily rivers. There's an ocean, though.
haven't found any ocean yet. But I don't know, this place is really big. It's like a whole planet down here. Oh man, which reminds me, I just got hounded by a troll.
Yes, one of them is bugging me now. I thought it was odd timing.
Yeah, well, they say they want to be friends. Also, they're playing Spirit, but not like the same session as ours or something. Also, they're moving backwards in time, which sounds really dumb, but whatever.
Color my curiosity peaked, I guess.
Yeah, I guess answer him if you want, or not. But anyway, it's great you made it here alive and stuff. So Dave came through?
Eventually. Pardon the envy I'm about to vent in your direction.
For what?
For finding yourself at the mercy of a rational orchestrator.
Yeah, I'd feel kind of weird if Dave was watching me too.
You don't feel weird when I watch you?
Rose, I feel weird when you're just talking to me. When you're watching me, it's just like the weird frosting on the big weirdo cake.
I can't see you now, for what it's worth.
Yes, I'm free. Okay, I'm going to go over this river and through these woods. You talk to your troll, I guess. We'll compare notes later.
Okay. Bye.
Who is this bothering you? Oh God. Okay, new voice.
You should do this one.
Who wants to be the leet speak troll?
Okay, so
they are an immensely important role, for the record.
Okay, so how many trolls are there? Are there 4 trolls?
No, there's 12 of them.
Oh my god. So we should each take 3?
No, you don't want it because they're not all even. They're not evenly spread. Like
how much does this guy talk?
They are important.
Well,
they talk much less than Grey Troll, but they talk a lot.
This is talking to Rose right now, so I could do this one.
I mean, it also listen, April only really has 2 characters. If she wants to take 3 of the most talkative in the comic, be my guest.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Do you think that's a terrible idea? I don't know.
You could survive. It's up in the air.
I feel like I should have more than 2.
I think you should have some minor characters.
Yeah, I should take minor characters more often. Is really what
I think Cavan should take another action because Cavan has Rose and then a bunch of like not as important characters.
I have Spade Slick.
You have Spade Slick or Jack Noir depending on the day.
Then the son of them.
And Nana Sprite. I think Cavan should take another one.
Yeah, okay. Hang on.
That's actually Cavan, you just chose literally what the common voice is, so good job.
Should I choose a different voice?
No, you did it correctly.
I mean, that's too cliche, though.
No,
it's good.
Stop crying in your mom's beverage?
Yeah?
Yes.
Cavan, you gotta learn that all the trolls talk in a stupid quirk. You gotta get down with it.
Oh god. She hates you and has left you forever. oh god, I've got... Now I'm confused. On the surface, this appears to be another controversial of your troll desperate to be a friend. But John said you wanted to be friends. And if you knew me, I suppose your remark would be construed as a ploy to elicit agreement. And soon, rapport. Not that it would actually work. God. You really do talk too much. I've already lost the voice.
Just go with...
You're doing fine.
Just
fine.
go with what your heart's saying.
So, which is it? Ooh. Oh, God. You're Text smells good. Is that lavender? You smell words? You don't? Hey, that means I forgot. Yes, it's easy to forget, given our rapport and how much we really have in common. I forget you humans actually communicate with speech. There we go, I remember the voice. With speech instead of releasing clouds of fragrant gases and smelling each other's sentences. Gross. So gullible. You believe anything I tell you. Of course we talk, dummy. Still not sure if I'm being courted or trolled here. I'm gonna go with the latter. I hate you all quite a lot, but I think the others will eventually realize that it'll be mutually beneficial for us to all work together. And so they'll probably be all friendly, like, later on. By later on, you mean now? Yeah. It's probably what John was hearing, and maybe they'll even mean it and want to be friendly. But I intend to stay pissed at you forever, even if I seem helpful.
Oh, actually, no. Cavan also is AT. I forgot Cavan was one of the other trolls that we've seen. Cavan is the orange one.
I don't even remember at
That's
all.
That's fine.
What my voice
They've
was.
talked once, and they were the like shy, like wimpy one.
They were just
right.
me in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. I took them because I vibed immensely with them.
But that's fine, because you're still fine. Trust me. You're here.
Oh, where was I? Okay. And you're in luck because I don't. But I will be. The fact that I will be helpful is an immutable fact that I'm stating for the record. It does not mean friendship is what take place here. John was told you were.
John was told you were moving backwards through time.
Look, okay. John was told you were moving backwards through time. Was he gullible to believe this? Or is the fact that I'm asking just further indication of my own gullibility? Feel free to continue shifting the definition of the word to suit your convenience. We haven't been talking to you for long. Like, for a few minutes from my perspective. There's some of us who decided to start talking to you at the end of your adventure right off the bat instead of at the beginning, like what's logical, then that's their stupid business. I'm staying linear because weird times give me a headache. Oh, also it's pointless. All right, let's continue milking my human gullibility and say I believe you. You're the sensible one who decided to communicate us in a linear lockstep with our timeline in order to help us out. How can you help me? You just
Entered.
You just entered your medium, right? Yes. I'm like sticking my neck out for this character, literally, and it's like... Yes. Okay. Does it seem like there's a subtle voice in your head urging you to do things? Yes. It's not so subtle, actually. Yes! For me, too, it was more loud and clear than for others. You see, we are meant to be best friends for... We're meant to be besties, Hoppy!
Pat says
You
best
see, we're meant to be best hate friends forever.
Oh, I couldn't even read that. I failed. A beautiful soul grudge, this comic was surely authored by the Constellations. Oh, this cosmic was surely... I was like, comic? Yo, are we getting Fourth Wally?
We already did.
I know.
You have no idea.
They all thought I was crazy. It turned out we all were in our own ways. That helped us realize this particular destinies the game put together for us in the vocabulary of, like, this hyper-flexible mythology it tailors to each player's group.
Oh, I interpreted that as 34 character groups.
No, yeah, it's each.
You mean, for instance, if a player were to learn she was seer? Yeah, exactly. Seer of mind pages of
Seer of mind, page of breath, knight of blood, maid of time, etc., etc., etc.
12 of us, but obviously 4 for you. Every session is different. And this voice? Oh yeah, it's an exile. Exiled from what?
We have names from...
It took us forever to figure this out, because they aren't meant to be an obvious aspect of the game. They're on your D&D planet.
Dead.
Or dead. They're on your dead planet. Just like they're on ours. They're
Just like they're on ours.
Years after its reckoning, their role is to help you on your quest in some ways. The obvious way is by directly guiding your actions. But maybe the more important way are these little things they do, probably without even realizing it. Actions that complete loops in the timeline, cogs in paradox space. Paradox space? Oh, hell. Listen, the universe will eat paradoxes for breakfast, and so will this game. Get used to it. By now, you should fully realize this whole mess is a big self-fulfilling cluster mess. A huge
orgiastic Mobius double reach around.
Sure. I'm starting to see that. So the exiles are on Earth. Does that mean our goal is to get back there too? To resurrect it somewhere? No. See, ironically, they get to do that. After they're done helping you, that is. Your job is of greater consequence, to say the least. Part of their job is to rebuild life and civilization there. Civilization 6, Earth. And if they're successful, in thousands or millenniums of years, this technology is unearthed. Okay. And the planet is ripped for shredding?
Ripe for seeding all over again. You see, part of what Homestuck does to you is I see what GC says, and there's not even like a translation moment in my brain. I can just read it.
I can usually read it. I'm just... See, these are uncommon words, okay? Who uses the word seeding?
That's the point.
I don't think a ripe for seeding is that unreasonable a phrase. I don't know what you're on about.
You never answered the question. Where were they exiled from? From the 2 kingdoms in the Insidisphere. Insidisphere extrapolated from the Reckoning.
Expatriated, Gavin.
Look, do you think I am made of lumbers?
Yes, I do.
What are the ancients? I think this will be more constructive if I contact you again in a little while when you know more, and I don't have to explain so much. When? In a couple of seconds for me, but not for you, sucker. Meanwhile, the past.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
Meanwhile, the past was a mean double reach around.
Okay.
Hey, happy birthday, Jade.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Oh, okay. I got your present in the mail just on time. Plus, I sent Roses and Dave's too. Why do your guys' apostrophe ES birthdays get to be all fun?
I feel we did this.
I think we did.
Because I think we did do this, but I don't think we did this. We didn't do this.
Wait, goddamn it, don't block me. I mean, not that blocking me will do anything, but just listen.
What do you want?
I just have to deliver a message and then I'll go. It's a message from you, so you probably ought to listen.
This is nonsense. Every time I believe something you say, you laugh at me and call me a gullible human. It's so childish.
Okay, fine, I admit it. I completely shit the bed here. I get that. And I can't promise I won't keep trolling you, because I will in weeks or months or whatever. I'll keep giving you a hard time. But see, that won't be present me. That's past me. From like a half hour ago or so, when I was more hot and bothered about.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about at all. It's another prank.
Whatever, fine. Think it's a prank, as long as you remember this conversation. See, we're trying to talk to you in the future, and it's important, but you won't answer us. So we talk to you way in the future to ask how to get in touch with not-so-future you. Are you following?
No!
just had to talk to you now and tell you this. You know you're a robot?
You mean the robot you think is stupid? The one you've mocked me for having on a number of occasions?
Yeah, well, I still do think your robot is stupid, but that's beside the point. Later on, it will blow up for some reason. It doesn't matter why.
This is the worst prank you've ever pulled.
Quiet! Anyway, when it happens, you won't know what to do. The thing to do is to contact us, and we'll tell you what to do.
Why should I do that?
Because that's what you told us to tell you. Whatever, believe me, don't believe me, I did my job. I'm out of here.
Okay, yeah, no, because that actually is what happened, because we had the conversation between John and Jade from John's perspective, which is why when it skipped to here and Jade said she had to deal with the trolls, we didn't have the conversation in the middle, is what happened.
Good.
Okay, so, cool.
Oh boy.
The package from your pen pal appears again. You've been wondering when it was going to show up. It's been months since you last worked on it. Hope your friend has made the final modifications you require. You'll have to mail it soon so it reaches John in time.
Oh god, this is me.
Back up, Gavin!
Lol.
Well, I guess you're not too bad a troll if this is all you do. Just laughing and stuff.
John, why would you laugh at a blind girl? What? You have no idea how much you disgust me. You're a total disgrace to the field of ectobiology. If we ever meet, I'm gonna cut off your throat and listen to you bleed while I smell you down. Oh.
Good? You think it's time to change your job handle. To what, though? Gotta be something they'll never suspect. What was that thing she said you were a disgrace to? You have kind of a hard time reading shitty eat speak in spite of your awesome hacker cred.
Follow the agent. You follow the authority regulator to enemy territory. It is a risky move, and this dark place makes you very uncomfortable.
You have begun to roll your R's for fun.
I wish I could do a Spanish accent, but I don't know jack about Spanish accents.
You just say like bonjour.
Oh, bonjour, but it is imperative that you press on and recover the turret cell.
That's Scottish.
I can't do Spanish. I just do Scottish. You have brought along a parking citation. If confronted, you will say that you're here to deliver your payment and leave. Next. You have no idea why you're going anywhere. You're too nervous to ask anyone. You take a turn somewhere and find an especially regal-looking red carpet. You wonder where it could possibly lead. Oh. The Black Queen directs you to the office of the Archagent. He is in charge of most of the TD's paperwork around here.
Rose, I must leave now. This is the last time you will hear from me.
Oh, she really did have 2 lines.
Find your sprite. Realize your purpose.
You turn to the more typical mindset, and you suddenly feel empowered to make important decisions on your own without supervision, parental or otherwise. So why does she just, like, vanish from the ether sphere?
Who?
This.
Presumably.
Who do you think?
Presumably because she had other shit to do. I don't know.
I guess.
The exiles are busy.
Do they ever come back, or is this just?
No, you see them. They just don't talk often. They're the least. They talk the least out of all the exiles.
Sip a martini thoughtfully. Such as this one. Such a tiny little sip couldn't hurt.
Bleh.
4 exiles suddenly appear.
A wind-swept questant suddenly appears.
Ow! Command John to put the carved tablet into a Pyxis.
I just would like it to be known that the Exiles are, in fact, the best part of the comic. It's a fucking sitcom.
I'm trying to figure out how this all can. This is very confusing.
Yeah! Welcome to Homestuck!
You follow the command telling you to command John to put the carved tablet in the Pyxis and type, John, put the carved tablet into the Pyxis. You successfully do that, and he successfully does that too. Everyone is friendly. Wait, who told the Peregrine Mendicant to do that?
The narrator.
Oh.
Egg!
What the hell was that? It almost sounded like a huge egg suddenly appeared in the sky and landed, and then something mysterious teleported out of it. The Archagent. You find the agent's office, but he is nowhere to be found. You eye something on the desk there. Oh, my water. Grab the box and run. If you act... Oh no, it's Jack Noir!
Yeah, he was introduced as your Archagent Jack Noir.
I meant Spade Slick, but Jack Noir.
Oh, it's so true.
If you act quickly enough, maybe you can grab the pack and get up here before... Can I help... Wait, no. Can I help you? Mr. Noir tells you the ticket had better be notarized and punched in triplicate and presented with a full $1 billion penalty for processing fees, or else you're wasting valuable time you could otherwise be shirking his clerical duties. Ticket? Oh, this thing. Look at that. You are holding a ticket. How did that get in your hand? It belongs to the desk with all the others. No, you're not here to pay a parking ticket. You explain that to the frightening man. You're to just pick up the green parcel. Jack makes it clear he would rather stab something to death than process the avalanche of paperwork needed to release the confiscated freight. Also, any legit courier would have pickup forms ready to go, in spite of how he's supposed to be dressed now but isn't. He ain't nobody's fool. Perhaps an understanding can be reached. He gives you a hit list. Bring him the crowns. He will give you the box. Examine package. The parcel mistress departs with her mission of double agency. You wonder if she's actually going to be so foolish as to attempt to uphold her end of the lopsided bargain. Make a policy of handing out a registord and a hit list to just about everyone who enters your office. You never think anyone will actually ever go through with it. You wish you could watch. She's a dead woman. You wonder why she's so desperate to acquire this package. What could be inside? Open it.
Dave, punch some cards. You've leached more than enough grist from John to afford a punch to Zynex, which for some reason Jade put in the hallway, making it kind of hard to walk through your apartment, but whatever. You also have plenty of grist for messing around with the alchemiter to manufacture some new gear if you want, but you'd like to figure out what the jumper block does first. Jade keeps dropping a weird assortment of objects for you to capture, log, and punch. You've given up on trying to identify any rhyme or reason to the thought process behind it. Put a punch card in a shunt. You put the punched blender card in the shunt just for the hell of it and stick it on the jumper pins. The alchemiter is fitted with the blender upgrade. This upgrade doesn't seem all that useful. Looks like all it does is grind up your totems. Dave, use a punched Game Bro magazine card. The alchemiter is upgraded with a huge metal bust of this awesome bro. The device has been reduced to an utterly useless heap of shit. Time to yank out all the shunts and start over. Jade, draw the punch to Zynex. Your inscrutable thought process leads you to draw the punch to Zynex on your scribble pad. The pad recognizes the drawing, but there is no Zynex around, and even if there was, it would obviously be way too big to captcha log it. Instead, the ghost image of the Zynex is captured along with its captcha code on the back. Jade, send the code to Dave. Dave, here, punch this code, LTT9BXOG, and then put it in the jumper shunty thing and see what it does. Okay. Dave, punch code and put it in the jumper shunty thing. So I guess this is just a built-into Zynex, which is sort of cool, I guess. Since I won't have to go downstairs and bang the hallway door into the thing and squeeze through every time I want to punch a card. Because of course you couldn't just put it next to the alchemiter in the first place, but then I have to go downstairs anyway to make the totems and get Cruxite and stuff, so who really cares? Well, I think this is only one way to consolidate all these gizmo features. Hang on, I'll give you some more codes. Jade, draw the hollow pad. You don't have nearly enough grist to deploy the hollow pad, whatever it does, but maybe you can get it as a freebie upgrade to the alchemiter. Looks like it works. You love your scribble pad. Dave, upgrade alchemiter with hollow pad. The totem pedestal is converted into a holographic projector. It projects an image of the item the punch code represents. This seems useful for previewing an item a code will produce without spending the grist on it. You test it out with the blender card, but it still renders the alchemiter unusable, at least without further upgrades. Jade, draw the totem lathe. You capture the lathe ghost image and apply the upgrade. Now that holopad projects a hologram of the totem that a punch card will create. This appears to turn the alchemiter into a one-stop shopping hub. You just punch a card, stick it in, and get your item. Nice. Jade, draw the jumper block. You get the code for the jumper block extension to upgrade the alchemiter with the jumper block extension. Okay, that's kind of a crappy drawing, but it seemed to work anyway. Dave, upgrade. This is getting a little abstract, but it appears to economize on space. Now all you have to do is stick a card in the slot to apply an upgrade. Don't have to bother with the shunts anymore. Draw the Intella beam laser station. This thing looks kind of complicated. Damn it! Captcha-log enlarger. You grab the enlarger from your dismantled photography hub. Dave, upgrade. You apply the enlarger upgrade. Jade, draw air conditioner on roof. You ghost capture the huge air conditioner and give Dave the code to mess around with. Dave, make air conditioner unit. Size of the object you make is now variable. The bigger, the more expensive, as one would expect. You make a tiny air conditioner. This was totally not a waste of time.
I think a tiny air conditioner is a great use of resources.
Find the car. You find your father's car near the base of the rock pillar. It is surrounded by caution tape for some reason. You are reminded to be cautious. You cautiously inspect the vehicle. To no one's surprise but yours, the package and the game are missing. Someone is bugging you.
John, it's me again.
Who? Oh, that's right, the elite-speaking blind one. Go away.
John, don't make fun of my handicap.
Which one, the blindness or the elite speak?
I'm sensitive about both.
Sorry.
You can make it up to me by letting me help you.
Wow, you drive a hard bargain, but no.
Before you keep trying more stupidos?
Before you keep typing more stupidos.
Oh, keep typing more stupidos in that word. Just listen and do what I say. I know you're going to eventually anyway, because you're a nice guy and kind of total pushover.
Oh, we can't say weenie.
Is weenie on Kevin's filter?
Yeah, well, you're a huge... Oh man, whatever. What do you even want?
I'm motivated by self-interest to help you advance more quickly because I've got a whole adventure right here in front of me.
Do you have a braille screen or something?
Shh. Anyway, the point is, it's long and boring, and you could stand to skip some steps.
I don't really understand. So you can see my whole future though, right? By just like scrolling around on some computer thing that lets you pick what time to talk to me. How can you be bored by my long, boring future? Why don't you just scroll around to wherever you want like the other weirdos are doing?
Okay, I can totally do that. And I am. Because what I really mean is, I just want to mess with you, heart.
Okay, that sounds really great and helpful.
I mean mess with the timeline. My friends all think you can't really change anything, that your timeline we're chat hopping around is set in stone, no matter what we say, when we say it, and they're probably right, but I don't care. I want to mess with it and taste what happens. Taste the timeline.
Sounds dumb, but if it means you're going to help me, then go ahead and help me, I guess.
Let's get you to the gate first. It's not far. I sniffed out a map of your planet.
Whoa, you've got a map? Where did you get it?
John, we are much better than you in every aspect. It's ridiculous.
Can I have it?
It's huge and mostly irrelevant. Here, let me draw you a small section of it showing you where to go.
Okay.
Go here, John.gif.
This is the worst crap I've ever seen.
I mean, I think it's pretty clear. It's
What
above
am I
the pipe
looking at
spicking
here?
at acid. Spicking. It's the best I can do. Frown.
Okay, sorry, but it's
She
useless.
is
What's
blind.
with these colors?
Oh, how is she typing if she's blind?
Oh, you'll learn. She smells it. She's already described it.
She has a blood. No, she just has a guide dog that translates every letter into braille.
You see, when I said that originally, I didn't know I was making a Homestuck reference, basically.
Oh, Bobby. You are this character. I picked ones that smell nice.
Couldn't you just, like, crop the world map? I thought you guys were the best.
Shut up. My map is fine. It's not even that far away. I'll lead you to it. It's 4 big pipe.
A big pipe. It's 4 big pipe, 3 big love, 2 big wins, and 1 big fail. It's Sunday!
You just me. The wind will take you to the goat or the gate. It's a shortcut.
You mean the breeze?
Febreze. Yeah, whatever. Let's get moving, John. Are you ready to mess up the timeline?
Sure.
Strife. Oh.
Lime ogre.
Oh. This guy right there. Why is Rose a monster?
She's good.
I'm building up your house. By the way, do you want to live in this weird compound? Do you host East European industrial raves? Never mind. The point is I'm out of grist, so if you're done whipping that ogre like a rented mule, maybe you could convert it into a grist windfall.
Right now? The spoils would sink.
I don't know, beach. The first thing, I guess. Unless you were planning on sailing that ogre down the Mississippi with a...
And then what?
What do you mean? You kill it, release a shitload of grist, maybe take one of your needles and puncture the base of its skull. Does it even have a skull or a brainstem? Can you find out?
That sounds malicious.
What? But you just rigged the thing with an Oedipal harness and rode its torso like a log flume down a magical rainbow.
That was self-defense. Murdering a wounded behemoth in its sleep strikes me as unseemly.
Fuck, this is bullshit. It's an unfeeling monster who gives a fuck.
I like how you added an F-bomb.
Honestly, that's what happens when you read Dave.
What is on the stove?
New lore. The stove it.
Maybe you could replicate a pillow I could use to smother it. Make it a clean hit. But he's one of mine, but they've all mysteriously gone missing.
Wow, fuck. Okay, you can either kill it for the loot or wait a couple hours for Gristtorn to steal more of John's. But then again, I'll be pretty busy in a couple hours, so make up your mind.
Does John know we've been sapping his wrist yet?
Nah, but he's still got a ton, so screw him.
Hold on. Someone's visiting me.
Yeah, me too. You command the seer, so you may have some insight into her disposition. Who? The one who is a little snooty. Oh yeah, sure, I command her, alright? I'm like the pimp master hustle daddy, all snippy book shrews. That's an exotic title. I thought you were the knight. Wrong, what do you want? Have you found her demeanor to be chilly on a basis of personal interaction that hypothetically extends beyond the context of a short-lived and lackluster trolling effort? What the hell? I thought your familiarity with her may allow you to furnish me insight. She and you are familiar, isn't that right? She perhaps even regards you with, endearment? You have no idea, dude. She is so in my grill. Like a stray hot dog that rolled down here. And now it's too much trouble to fish out with the tongs. You just watch it like crack and turn black. Is this... a common sort of practice in human courtship? Watching oblong meat products tumble into places they don't belong. Man, what? What's this about? You don't have a thing for her, don't you? Don't deny it. You have a thing for her, don't you? Don't deny it, bro. It's obvious. Am I being accused of falling prey to the human dysfunction of amorous inclination? So terrible. What a transparent dodge. All hiding behind your alien shit. Just admit it. You want me to help you win her over. I would just like to gather some means of gauging her sincerity. Okay, well, it's easy. For everything she says, take her to mean just the opposite. See, not everyone always means literally what they say the way John and Jade always do. Maddening. How do humans forge meaningful relationships using such communication patterns? Perhaps it is the human riddle that is truly the ultimate riddle. Oh my flipping Christ. Okay, if you want Rose to dig you, you just gotta leave that crap in the shitty sci-fi novels where it belongs.
We're not gonna click on that?
Is
that
that
not
clickable?
happen?
No, that's just underlined for emphasis.
Oh, I thought that was a hyperlink.
No. No, it was not a sincere remark. I have been practicing your human sarcasm. Oh, okay. That was pretty good. Maybe even too deadpan, but it's a start. Keep at it. Very well. I'm beginning to feel as though I'm the only one working on our friendship. Yeah, you're on a roll. That was sincerity. Oh. Alright, look. If you want to keep her attention, you gotta pull out all the stops. Reverse psychology, mind games, all sorts of Machiavellian bullshit. I mean, unless you're really smooth and inherently likable like me, which you're not, then keep saying the opposite things. That's kind of the obtruse alien way of getting it, but yeah, be like an antagonism ninja. Like her. I don't know, you sort of remind me of her anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. It could be a horrible thing, though. It sounds like you were advising me to troll her again, which I have tried. It proved to be a fruitless endeavor. Yeah, I guess I am. I guess I'm saying be a less shitty troll. Okay, I believe I understand how to proceed. Good luck, bro.
Answer troll.
You're up, Gavin.
Oh, is this one mine?
Yes, this is the wimpy one.
Hi, so you get bossed around by the night. Okay, given that, I have a question. Who? Oh, the one who's supposed to be cool, I think. The sunglasses guy. Why would someone wear sunglasses while using a computer? I didn't say anything about a computer, but yes, I thought the same thing about how asinine it is, but you know, that guy, I know that anyone committed to such an affectation?
Yep.
What does that even mean?
Presumably some action. I'll look it up for you, Gavin.
Committed to such an affectation could only be striving
Affectation, noun, behavior, speech, or writing that is artificial and designed to impress.
Could only be striving to mask a severe insecurity complex and likely harbors a crisis of self-image. I have been known to lend my charitable attention to such people, but only bossed around by them, insofar as the psychiatric professional caused to humor the demented for the analytical purposes. Or maybe as a lab chimp commands the zookeeper's interest in its shit by forcing the duck under its trajectory now and then. Okay, wow, I didn't understand those things, but I mean, Dave. Oh, that guy. Yeah, okay, given that, I have a question about him. I want to know about his emotional vulnerabilities and, what are the tender spots that all those devices he employs to conceal them are? Like, all the things he says he thinks are funny? Tender spots? Your word choices are evocative. Is there a design to couple with this gentleman? No. Okay, no, it made me feel upset to think. I just want to try and bother him. It's not hard. If you're trying to get his goat, then you only know he only stalks the animal in the first place for... Huh? He only stalks the...
If you're trying to get his goat, you should know he only stalks the animal in the first place for ironic purposes.
That is quite the sentence to parse. No, I'm not really interested in this Earth goat. But if that was a figure of speech, then I guess that's okay. Then we agree. You are hell-bent on literally seizing his shrill, bearded livestock. I'll assist you. If you really want to burn him, I recommend poetry. Well, poetry as is in like those human word bunches? Yes! They're the most delicious bunches we have. I suggest you serve them crisp bunches of honey and verbal annihilation him as part of a complete breakfast. Oh, and will this breakfast injure his shrill barn beast? I mean, figuratively, just to be clear. A deft cluster bombing of this sort will leave nothing wriggling from the raised earth, except sulfurous tresses while it cracks and turns black. You mean like the surface of an protein object? Yeah, I suppose what I'm saying is this. Drop some hard, peer-reviewed, awesome science on his rear.
Awesome science on his rear. Kevin, I know one character that I'm forcing you to be.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
Am I going to have to, like, censor every second word?
No, they do it for you.
Sounds fun. Some seriously government-funded stuff. It will destroy him. Yes. This is the idea that I like. Your obvious cutting with words should depends. Oh, with such vivid Embryon tempest, a sonic boom is certain inevitability. But even so, consider me at your disposal if craft to come up into such unqualified devastation. The angels will weave pearl strings of little urban fellows, cantillating an unbroken chorus of "oh snaps." Please, I am perfectly capable of manufacturing these alleged dope human rhymes and starting some sick fires. I don't need your charity that you lend to earth monkeys who toss around poop or something like that. You're pretty snooty. Thanks for your help. I don't need your help. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to block you. I like this guy. My favorite troll. Arrows answer troll. Oh, another one.
My favorite troll. Your dark spectacled friend has advised me on a more effective method for trolling you. I think his contention is that this strategy will have the opposite of the intended effect and participate a sort of bond between us that is established in mutual antagonism. What do you think about this?
I think you're shrewd to have recognized his ploy of sabotage, and you've earned my compliments.
I see it's working already.
What is?
I've listened to his advice, and I've resolved to modify the approach slightly. I know what I have to do, what we have to do, really.
What's that?
Remember the first time we spoke?
Yes. But you said it wasn't the first time you spoke to me. Will graciously admit my embarrassing skepticism, however.
The first time you spoke to me was the second time I spoke to you.
This conversation doesn't sound like your first time either.
This is your second conversation with me, but is my 7th with you.
God damn it. And when exactly does your maiden encounter take place?
That's next time.
Why? Why does this?
Best troll.
I'm just like
best character.
I feel like they're just like injecting the base of my neck with like bottled enigma.
I like GA because they act like they have the same like level of like prose as Rose, but they're also just kind of like dumb. I find a lot of myself in them.
This conversation.
It's so to clarify.
So to clarify, if the matching of my first with your second is denoted by 1 = 2, then the sequence would be 1 = 2, 2 = 7, 3 = 1.
Yes, and the rest. Yes, and the rest of the sequence is simply 4 = 3, 5 = 4, 6 = 5, 7 = 6. Unless my future self stowed another conversation in between one of those, which is entirely possible, but I don't want to think about that.
Why is it okay? So let's. So they just went. Okay, so they went. So GA just started in the middle near the start, then just went to the end and went backward.
No. Okay, GA started at a random point, then went back to the first time Rose spoke to them, and then right now is the last time they speak, and the time after now is the first time from GA's perspective, and then it's a linear thing from both ends, but they're offset by one.
Ah, of course. Right. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, your sparing troll intellects, etc., etc.?
See, that is what I mean, Rose. You are not as dumb of a girl as I was initially led to believe.
You mean based on the first impression that I am apparently about to make in our next conversation?
Yes.
What could I possibly say to leave you such an imprint?
That is why I have contacted you now. I will send you a copy of our first conversation directly from my chat log. Conversation with a very stupid girl.txt. This isn't that. This is the continuing.
I guess being forced to cooperate with a stable time loop is the only plausible explanation for my remarks.
Yes, and then... Hold on, I need to just check. Okay, because I know we can look at this at some point. Yes, and then I find it sort of curious that during my next conversation with you, your various mental endowments and wherewithals were not as they seemed. I suspected the stratagem might be a counter-trolling measure, but then was not so sure and further examination grew warrant.
And what if my countermeasure is to choose not to describe this dialogue accurately in the future first place?
But see, I have edited the copy already in ways that will remain secret for you, but you will discover once you type it. So you are destined to edit it no matter what, and what you submit will be what I once read regardless. Shout poll!
Unless I decide to copy it word for word.
Yes, unless I lied about editing it in the first place. Either way, through knowledge of what you will say, I have preciously engineered the nature of your transgression. 3 shout polls.
Okay, so this is so she's saying that what if she reads the dialogue and then doesn't follow it?
Okay, so what?
And then,
the implication here is that conversation with a very stupid girl has Rose acting incredibly stupid the entire time. And then GA took a copy of it, potentially edited some of it, so when they sent it to Rose, Rose would, no matter what happened, not cause a time paradox. No matter if she decides to copy it or not.
So, because if she changes what she says, then it will be what she originally said the first time, but she doesn't know it because they edited it slightly.
But if they didn't edit it and she just copies it, then they never edited it to begin with, and it's fine.
Oh my goodness, yes! This is the sort of time thing that I love. This is the thing I've been dreaming about for eons. This is like in VLR, with the thumb pricks and the antivirals. And they're like, but if I'd seen you would not take the antidote, then I wouldn't have put the poison on the needles. But if I saw that you would take the antidote, then I would have put the poison on the needles. So it doesn't matter what you do, you're safe.
Sure.
You need to play through the 999 series, Hoppy.
My friend keeps telling me to. It's excessive, and I have to do it at some point, but...
It is the greatest thing of all time, and we need to go through it together. We have to.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, but my friend wants to go through it with me, so...
Okay, that's fair. That friend is probably more important.
Well, that's not inherently true.
Oh. Well, aren't they a real life friend or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's more important.
What?
3 shout polls.
So, your trolling strategy now is to put idiotic words in my mouth through the machinery of temporal inevitability and cause me to excruciate over how to subvert this transcription.
But yes.
I'll be perfectly upfront about it.
Yes, I suppose it's that sarcasm all the time seems laborious to me.
It's a more advanced tactic than I give you credit for.
Yes, and the providence of this antagonism ninja vice grip pinching your larynx has already begun to supply my purpose with fruit. The chilly frost simmering on our tree of human friendship has begun to thaw.
Mixed metaphor aside, usually ninjas don't announce what they're doing when they're doing it. Like when stalking the Empire to assassinate him or befriend him. But that's fine. I guess the only pointless question we haven't exhausted is why? Why the convoluted artifice?
Dave raised insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting you your side of the conversation, I will have you at the disadvantage in your view, and you will seek to reclaim higher ground in successive conversations. 4 equals 3 and 5 equals 4 and such. Your demeanor will be terse, if not saturated with disdain, and it will cause me to be confused and question your motivation. But now, I know your motivation, because I am supplying it here and now. They will be simple acts of friendly human retaliation.
I feel like this. I'm higher. Stay.
Gavin.
So you're not only rigging the first impression I made of you, but orchestrating my revenge for rigging as well.
Yes, it seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities.
That's an interesting take on it. But now I know for sure Dave isn't behind this plan. It's too complicated.
I don't understand. Who better than to coordinate such events than the Night of Time?
Oh my god, the Night of Time. Why is... I'm concerned by Dave being the Night of Time.
Well, we know what all 4 of them are now, at least.
Yeah, and Jade is the Witch of Reality or whatever. The Witch of Space?
Space.
I'm very intrigued by this.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh.
You're awfully quick.
You're awfully quick to his defense. Are you sure you don't have a thing for him? It's okay, bro. You can admit it.
I'm hopping to 8 equals 8. Ideally, you will have long since discarded this train of thought.
Okay. I'm going to go talk to my dead cat.
Both Dave and Rose have accused GA of liking the other. Dave,
we're just getting trolled infinitely.
Well, yeah, because they started being characters that matter.
I need to get some water. Back in like 5 minutes.
But Kevin, you have to read some sick bars.
Back in 5 minutes.
Why does it take him 5 minutes to get water?
I suppose I will get more pizza.
Well, S-Ride. S ride. S ride.
Nay.
S ride.
Why S ride?
S ride. Because
What
I'm-
is S?
We've watched S ride.
I know, but why are we back here?
Because April's getting pizza or something.
Oh. So how many trolls have we met out of the 12?
We met GC, AT, fucking, I'm forgetting.
We met the timid one.
No, we met GC, CG, AT, and fucking there's so.
I voiced
GT.
2, you voiced 2, I think.
No, I voiced 1, April voiced 1. We met gray 1, dark green 1, teal 1, and orange 1.
AKA the timid one, the leet speak one, the I'm going backwards through time one, and the one we just talked to.
Or as I like to call them,
Bonjour.
or as I like to call them, nay.
Nay.
So it's the timid one, the angry one, the leet speak one, and then girl.
And then girl.
To be fair, the leet speak one is also girl, but point stands. Wait.
Oh,
What?
right. And there's 8 more. Oh my god, I wonder what they're... Are you back? No, he's muted. They're muted.
I am back. I was
You are
checking.
back.
I was checking what page we were on to see if we're getting
No.
up to a certain thing.
Oh boy.
It's not-
Nobody has mentioned anything in your chat, so... Let's see. Okay, my bromo sapien, are you ready to get straight and flat down, broadside, school-fed up the bone by a dope-smacked, drinked-out mother troll?
Don't care.
Okay, let me organize my notes here. Okay, turn into seek beats. Maybe it'll help you to listen to them. I destroy you. When the policeman busts me and pops the trunk, he's all surprised to find I'm toddy sick Billy, whose go is that? He asks, well, stops to thunk about it, and it just says it's Dave's, you silly goose. But the man says, goose, where? Let me see your hands. And I say, shit, sorry, I didn't know it was your honk van. Wow, okay, I'm getting off the point, which was about the hot mess, Dave, that you landed in, like the cop I mentioned. But instead of your badge and your gun, it's your that you handed in, and then you got handed back to you, because that's how humans get served. And guys like you deserve to understand that it's a circle and horns at home. I got branded in. Before I gave that back to you, I did. But that's what I mean is, but I mean getting back to the point, or maybe to the first. The first is you sucked, and the second is I smacked you fully. Oh yeah, that rhyme was so ill. No, just joking. Let's see, how can I put this tag? The points on the horns and on my head, coming at you through traffic, aimed at the target on your shirt that is red.
In my dream, I am the star. It's me.
We're about to get mad on a horn. Oh, I mean, sort of graphic crime scene, not like anything weird or never mind. Okay, getting back to the actual tactical vernacular smacktical. I'm forcing you to be licking it and like it and grab my horns and start like you're riding a bike. I'm your bully, and you're not in charge. You think you're in charge, but you're not in charge. I'm in charge because I'm charging in. Your China shop breaking your plates and stuff, which I don't really know what the plates are supposed to represent. But damn it, it's just that you think you are the you're the rooster of walks. When in fact you aren't, more like you are something that rhymes with that of the walks, whatever. But so much worse than that. And given that, let me be the first to say you're gold, and when you're cold and you flushed from Durst.
To say you act like you're gold from Frostbit when you're really cold shit flushed from Durst. You just started some sick fires, bro! Okay, we've seen all 4 of the trolls that we've actually seen.
I see. Is it?
Take shortcut.
I feel like that voice does not fit that
No,
character at all.
no, it does. Trust me. That's actually correct. You're
Based
fine.
on that appearance.
That doesn't. I think that's just how they look.
Yes.
Florp.
Oh no.
The bunny.
John, reunite with your loving wife and daughter.
What?
This is a Con Air reference.
Give dear sweet Casey the bunny.
I got a present for you, Casey. I don't. These are all gonna link to Con Air things.
Surrender to overwhelming emotions. Answer CG. Oh god. John, what the wet bag of human horse shit to the face do you think you're doing? Oh my lord. No wonder users all fuck up this game so bad. What? I'm just acting out a scene from an awesome movie and having some fun. What's wrong with that? What kind of crappy Earth movie is this? Stupid rabbit asshole screws the pooch? No, it's about these criminals on a runway plane, and they've got to be stopped by Nick Cage and John Cusack together as a team. Oh. It actually sounds pretty good, I guess.
I forgot how early it actually shows what the trolls look like.
It's sweet, so sweet. You would probably like it. I've heard of John Cusack, I think. Wasn't he in Serendipity? That was pretty great for a human fleck. Oh man, that sucks so bad. Okay, I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm wiggling a gnarled tree monster's dick in your direction. Don't you have alien movies from your alien planet? Yeah, of course, we have tons of movies, and they are infinitely superior to primitive synaptic Neander thrashings. Okay, so what is a really good one? You'll probably laugh if I tell you the name of one. Well, I already laughed when you said the name of one of ours, so who cares? Okay, fine. One that is amazing and is a classic is where numerous vigilantes confront peril. One of them betrays the others, but it turns out to be part of the plan all along. Several attractive female leads provoke romantic tension. 4 major characters wear unusual hats. 1 holds plot-critical secret. 47 on-screen explosions. 1 resulting in demise of key adversary. 6 to 20 lines that could be construed as humorous. Wait, is this the title? It goes on. They tend to be more literal and informative than your titles. How do you even say them in casual conversation? Well, we don't, obviously. It's like someone says, hey guys, why don't we go see a movie? And then everyone just ends up there watching it. Not saying it, that's dumb. John, try to think outside your minuscule cultural bubble for a change. Okay, I just think it's still cumbersome and completely illogical. Yeah, that's what happens when you start running out of movie titles after racking up thousands of years of film history. I think your civilization just didn't mature enough or something before letting this Earth Arabian you call a genie out of the bottle. Must explain why it spread from such a miserable crop of players, instead of basically gods like us. Well, I've got one of your godly players helping me now, so it can't be in such bad shape. What are you talking about? JC gave me a map and showed me a shortcut. What the hell is she doing? This isn't what we talked about doing at all. Hold on, let me ask her about this. Okay, now she's just over there giggling at me like an imbecile. What are you two up to? Why are you in cahoots now? Oh fuck, she just walked over and punched me and said it was from you. Sorry, I guess? I told her to stop these shenanigans, but it seems like whatever she was doing with you, she already did a while ago, from my perspective at least. I don't see why you guys are doing this to yourselves. All this time jackassery, it's giving me a headache. Okay, if you talk to her again when she tries hatching more plans, give her a message into the past for me. Okay? Tell her to polish my heaving bone bulge and set a table with her fucking 2 on it. It's for our candlelight hate day. I like how you guys have basically resorted to trolling each other through us. Fuck you! Oh, did you talk to Jade yet? Jade, why would I want to talk to her? That's what you said you wanted to do last time you talked to me. I don't know. Oh, damn it. Are you sure? Yeah, you told me, dude. Want me to pace the conversation? Oh, no, God, no. I hate it when we start going down that road. This is going to require further investigation. I've got to go. Okay, but next time you talk to me, you might want to tell me to calm down first so I don't just block you. Back then, I won't really want to hear from you. Okay, I'll do that. Later.
I like how the only reason he said he wanted to talk to Jade was because John told him he wanted to talk to Jade in the previous conversation from his perspective.
Answer GC.
John, stop hugging those salamanders and being so stupidly adorable. We are on a strict cheating timetable here. Wait, who are you talking to? Is it one of us? Is it me?
It was Carcino.
I bet he is confused and grumpy.
Yeah, sorta. He has no idea what you're doing.
I have no idea what any. God, we need a timeline.
No, you don't get one. You have to sort it out in your own brain on your own time.
Can we make a timeline?
I know the timeline perfectly.
Surely someone has made a timeline.
Because I wasn't expecting trolls to be.
I know the timeline perfectly competently.
How many hundreds of messages are we gonna get from the trolls in whatever order?
Oh, you just wait until the trolls start talking to each other.
The trolls start talking to. Time is.
Listen, I don't see why you're confused. So we have.
I'm not confused.
We have CG. CG talks to John backwards. GA talks to Rose in a very specific order that turns into the standard at the end. GC talks rather linearly and is trying to do some bullshit with John. And AT doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
And AT, I don't even know what. Yeah.
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
I think the point is I'm not confused. I'm just anticipating in the future my confusion and trying to alleviate it in advance.
Nah, you'll be fine. Don't even worry about it.
Hear him over there banging on those keys. You think this whole thing is just a way to vent some frustration? He has no purpose yet. Not like you and me, John.
Kevin, for what it's worth, I was able to follow this, so...
Yeah,
I think you'll be alright.
Oh?
You want to see he touch his bone lump or something.
What?
And that he's pretty much basically in love with you.
Wait, did he actually say that in confidence?
Yeah, I don't know, pretty much.
Can you copy exactly what he said?
Oh, no, we're not going down that road. Besides, it was a private conversation among private gentlemen colleagues. Oh, also, you're going to punch him.
I am. When?
I guess in your future, but in your pretty soon future, I think. It's when he says stuff to you and then you laugh at him.
Well, I'm always laughing at him. How will I know?
Also, he says you said it's from me.
See, he's... Okay, so this is... I get that. They're on a different elevator. I'm just trying to... The thing I'm confused about is the punch. I've lost track of who told what about the punch. That's the only thing I'm confused.
The punch will show up when it happens.
But we already saw the punch happen.
Yeah, but from John's perspective and not from the troll perspective.
Oh my god. But I'm always laughing at him. How will I know? Oh yeah. From you. Do you want me to punch him, John?
Pff, I don't care. I'm just a timey-wimey messenger here.
I'm sure many highly justifiable. I'm sure many well-deserved punches will be thrown in due time. But let's stick to the game plan for now. John, take a look at where the shortcut took you. Turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Oh wow, what's that?
It's your denizen's palace.
My denizen?
Every planet has a denizen that lives deep underground, sleeping and guarding for hugs. And guarding 4 hugs of grist
A
horde.
huge grist horde.
I gathered.
Okay.
Right down to its lair is through the palace.
So you want me to go down there and kill him? Wouldn't that be kinda hard.
Ordinarily, you have absolutely no chance at your meager level, but you have an advantage.
Oh?
Usually, how it's supposed to go is over the course of your quest, you will wake the denizen, and then finally you go through the 7th gate, which is the only way into the palace, and then you will go down and fight the denizen and kill it, releasing the horde.
So what's my advantage?
You won't bother waking it. We will skip right to the 7th gate, find its lair, and kill it in its sleep.
Okay, what's the point of releasing the Grist Horde? Is it just so I can have tons more sweet loot?
No way. The horde contains so much more grist than you could ever use as an alchemister. I mean, you could use, I guess, but that's not the point. It's for the ultimate alchemy.
What's the ultimate alchemy?
It's nothing for you to worry about. See that gate over by the broken bridge? Go check it out.
Alright. So this is the 7th gate? It'll just take me to the palace and down to the sleeping denizen?
Nope. I'm trying to vocalize the emote. It's not working.
Me.
Why did the babby salamander follow him? Oh no.
Because that's Casey.
Casey, no. Is Casey a new character?
No, Casey is our loving daughter.
This is just a simple return node. There's a lot of these around. Just hop in. Don't worry. I'll get you to the gate soon after that.
Hop in.
WV!
Prepare gift for the
WQ.
What was it? The Whiplash
It's the
Quantorian?
Windswept Questant.
Yeah, sure that. Meanwhile, in a long-discarded memory, a parcelle mistress seeks audience with royalty.
Oh look, the White Queen.
A flurry of disquieting happenstances related to the adored sovereign, with no other options or counsels, all that is left to be sought. Abdication is never ideal, but in the face of inevitable conquest, conceding ground can supply the only remaining advantage. A final hope of victory lies in patience and planning. The White King, of course, can be found on the battlefield. His crown may be retrieved there. The ring must be designated for protection. He will supply further instructions on this matter. The royal duty has been accepted. So
Good.
wait, she abdicated her throne to the White King?
No, what she just did is she took off. So first off, she took off the ring and then lost her appendages.
I see.
But then what she did is she gave PM the crown, because what Jack requested was the king and queen crowns. Jack expected it to be obtained by murder, but he didn't say it had to be. So the White Queen just gave PM the crown and then said the White King's on the battlefield.
Oh. And this time fulfilled. I see. So giving the crown back. Even the crown went gray with age.
WQ. White Queen. Windswept Questant.
Why did I see that before?
Serenity's just like, oh!
Meanwhile, what the heck is happening here? Rose, consult with Jasper Sprite.
Meow.
Who's going to be Jasper Sprite?
I kind of want to be Jasper Sprite.
Shouldn't April
Actually,
be
no.
Jasper Sprite?
Actually, no. I'm thinking about things right now. No, April should be Jasper Sprite. I actually have determined that this is actually a necessity.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh boy.
Is that all you have to say?
Purr, purr, purr.
No, that's not how you purr.
I don't know how you
purr by-
purr.
You purr by rolling an R,
I can't roll
but not
my
everyone
R's.
can roll their R's. I thought you were supposed to be a more helpful after resurrection.
Like a ghostly spirit guy lies is frustratingly cryptic. Actually, cryptic behavior will be welcome at this point. This is just Janine. We need to stop before anything happens. Should I report to the others that my Colonel Sprite is a lolcat? Maybe Dave can take some screen captures and overlay some poorly spelled captions, assuming he hasn't already. What are you doing there, by the way?
I'm fishing.
Oh, so you can talk.
But sadly, there are no fish, I think. They were all eaten by the denizen.
Who?
He ate everything in the ocean and got so full it took a long nap. Now, surely there is surely not a single living thing left, which is too bad because I'm pretty hungry.
I think there might be some tuna in the cabinets.
Oh, good idea. I will look there.
Jaspers, the message you gave me years ago before you disappeared. What did you mean?
No.
I don't understand. Is there some meaning to these responses, or are you just being obstinate?
You'll understand when you wake up.
Am I asleep?
Yes, or else I'm just a cat. I don't know much, but I know that you're important, and also you are what some people around here call the seer of light. And you don't know what that means, but you will see it's all tied together. All life in the ocean and all the shiny rain and the songs in your head and the letters they make, a beam of light, I think, is like a drop of rain or a long piece of yarn that dances around when you play with it and make it look enticing. And the way that shakes is the same as what makes notes in a song. And a song, I think, can be written down in letters. So if you play the right song and it makes all the right letters, and those letters could be all the letters that make life possible. So all you have to do is wake up and learn to play the rain. Does that make sense? Or sorry, I disappeared for so long.
That is deep.
Does that make sense for us? Sorry.
Sort of. And I mean that for me as well as Rose. It sounds like you aren't exactly in complete command of the information yourself, so I won't press on you it for now. You're a pretty good cat, Jaspers. I miss you.
Oh no. Can I tell you guys a secret?
What?
Jade, specifically when she's asleep, is my least favorite character in the entire comic.
Oh! I spoke with Jaspers. He didn't understand what I told him. He said I'd wake up when I understand. And for some reason, this made me think of you.
Yeah, I bet he's right.
We wouldn't happen to be talking about awakening in a sort of breezy philosophical sense, would we? Is my dead cat concerned with my enlightenment? Should I prepare to shed this coil of ignorance and suffering?
Well, no, I don't think so. He's being a bit more literal than that. What'd he say?
I doubt I could reproduce the statements with fidelity. It was like listening to a 5-year-old describe a dream. The content manages to take a backseat to the simple, heartwarming spectacle of the moment.
Well, what he mean was that you have a dream self who's supposed to wake up whenever your real self goes to sleep. We all do. All four of us, I mean. But see, your dream self still stays asleep when you go to sleep because you haven't woken up yet.
Interesting. I think I get it. I take it your dream self is wide awake when you sleep.
Yeah?
And I would be out of line. In additionality, presuming this has been the case for many years, at least as long as I've known you.
No, you would not be out of line. In fact, I'm asleep now.
That was to be my next wild presumption.
Pee.
So when I wake up, can I look forward to being able to message people in my sleep too?
No, only I can do that because of my robot.
Oh, right, I forgot. I stupid. You're a robot. My short-term recall seems to eschew that profoundly ridiculous.
You guys can probably make your own, I guess, but you need to wake up first for it to matter, and maybe by the time that happens, you might not even need them.
I'm not sure if necessity is the concept I'd associate with such a contraption under even some of the more obscure scenarios imaginable. But good to know, I guess. Another question here it is, which I'm sure will leave stupid once I'm finished typing it. If my dream self is asleep, does that mean she's dreaming? And if she is, who's dreaming of the dream? Her or me?
Okay, well, I don't really know how to answer the second part, but yeah, she's dreaming. She's most likely laying in your bed troubled and restless about things burdening her, which is you. Things about who you really are and what your purpose is, but you can't start figuring those out yet because you're not awake, because you're not ready yet. That's why you have such terrible dreams all the time, Rose.
Okay,
You bitch!
How do I wake up?
I'm sure it will be help to start piecing together the clues to nudge your subconscious, or maybe face some things you haven't faced yet. I don't know, it's up for you to find out. Maybe the stuff you wear on your walls can give you a clue.
What stuff?
But, didn't Dave tell you?
Tell me what? Are you saying he said I defaced the walls of my room without appearing to be cognizant of the scrawlings? Like John, I really hope that's not what you're saying. It might freak me out.
He said he was gonna tell you!
Hold on! Pastor Dave. Strider, I need you to do me a favor. Can you take a capture of my bedroom and send me the file for no reason in particular? He's not answering.
Yeah, he's pretty tied up right now.
Can you hassle him via Sverb and tell him to talk to me? Bop him on the head with a boppin' or something?
No! He made me promise not to bug him while I'm asleep.
Can you do it anyway?
But he'll find a way to be clever and make me punch myself in the face again.
Did he tell you what I wrote on the walls? Wait, what?
Oh.
I don't recall John transcending to the next realm.
What?
Dave.
No, Dave is on his rooftop trying to get the egg that he needs to enter the game that the bird stole.
What happened to his rooftop?
What do you mean? He was on the roof.
I'd go back then.
Kevin, this is looking at the sky.
Oh, we're not in the void. That's like
this
an
is the
antenna
sky.
there.
That's what space looks like.
Okay, look. We can continue.
And the clouds are red because it's Texas.
I'm really getting fun of I'm really having a blast voicing Rose.
I know you can. I can tell.
Await further instruction.
John, see that big pile pieces of junk there?
No, I have no idea what you just asked me about. The rocket pack?
Yeah, capture like that and send me the code. I got the codes for all the other Earth crap stuck inside it from your friends from different times when they were feeling cooperative. I can make it work for you.
Okay, but you can't just subtract object codes from other codes. It's like mathematically ambiguous. Like just reverse and oring the thought pile alone could make hundreds of possibilities. Subtracting all three could be millions.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying anywhere near as huge of a dork as you, or that I understand any of that. Computer codes taste to me like lots of tiny needles and batteries.
Wow, what?
I'm giving you all these codes to a hacker guy.
Oh man, you have a hacker? I bet he's the best. Hackers are always the best.
This isn't the hacker? Oh god.
No, this is delete speak.
Well, he sure thinks he is.
Who is it? Have I talked to him?
No, he says he doesn't want to talk to any of you ever because he hates you. But he will do this because he won't be able to resist the challenge.
Okay. Barib then. Capture like rocket pack. Okay, here.
That's just keyboard. All keyboard spam is just the home row. I hate it. Thanks. Wait. It kind of seemed like random.
Checkmate, 856.
It's not checkmate. I anticipated your check and temporarily displaced my pawn to go back through the multiverse to block your bishop's attack.
What? What are we talking about?
Kevin's just having a bad day.
Are you messing with me, John?
No, they sort of are random, but it's the right code, I promise.
Oh, okay, be back in less than 1 second. Chew. Sneeze.
I'd like to remind you that literally this was the code John got when he typed something random in for fun. That's how we got the rocket pack, with a bunch of shit in it.
Hello?
What?
It thought you said you'd be back in less than a second.
I was. I gave you the code. It's Chew. It took a while for him to figure it out, but I gave it to you instantly from your perspective. Why would I make you wait? That would be so inconsiderate.
Oh, I just thought that was you going off to get the code and making like this rocketing noise or something. I don't know, because you're kind of goofy.
Well, you're kind of welcome, you ungrateful earth horse noisy bio.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. This is just a stupid code, I'm sorry. Are you sure it's right? It seems kind of obvious.
He was convinced it's the right code and had some unflattering things to say about the intelligence of your species for not being able to figure it out, which I will keep to myself because unlike you, I actually have some manners.
Oh, man, I got so served. Blah.
I am unfazed by your human blahs. Anyway, if it was so obvious, why didn't you guess the code?
Well, you see, the explanation is perfectly simple and scientific. It was because shut up. Shut up is why. I guess I'll make this rocket now and see if this dumb code actually does the trick.
Okay, John, once you make it, I'm sure even you and your you will be able to figure out what to do. Talk to you on the other side.
Me when I figure out what to do.
Make your rocket pack.
Look, do I have to send you the quote?
Okay, I'm in.
About
In where?
No, you're good. The medium!
Oh, already?
What do you mean already? Shit took 4 goddamn hours.
I mean, I guess time flew by while I was doing other stuff. How did it go with you and Jade, I guess?
I don't want to talk about it. Imagine the worst day of my life, but stood up and clinked a glass like it was about to give a speech, then it took a shit in my dinner and passed out with its pants down.
Ew, dog. Ew.
Yeah.
So nasty. Gross, dude.
Shut the fuck up. What are you doing?
I'm in a rocket pass and I'm packing. I'm about to blast off into space.
Okay.
Should be sweet.
I need some advice. My Colonel Sprite, which was this brainless feathery asshole with a sword in it, turned into this bigger, like, ghostly feathery asshole with a sword in it. Seems to want me to prototype it again. Not sure what to do.
Have you asked Rose?
She's asleep for some reason.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I saw her there, all tuckered out like she got smacked in the face with a pillowcase full of snooze wizards beard dander. Because obviously it's fucking prime time for swiping some shutout right now, like a few hours into her magic stupid quest. Anyway, what do you think?
I don't really know. I mean, it's supposed to be like your ghostly spirit guide or something. Unless there remains of a wise old dead grandparent lying around, I'm not sure what to tell you.
Okay, fine, but it seems to be suggesting something here, and I guess I'm kind of weirded out by its suggestion.
I don't know. We'll just do what it says. It knows stuff about the game, so it probably knows better than I do. I gotta go. I gotta blast off the 7th gate and win this game, I guess.
Okay, well, it definitely sounds like you're fucking something up over there, but alright, later.
Later. Captchalogue Casey. This is absolutely no place for children. You take dear sweet Casey into protective custody.
We just kidnapped the salamander child.
They followed us!
Blast off!
Pachoo! You can do it, I just wanted to do it.
Pachoo!
S. Dave. Accelerate.
Atomic a bonfire.
I need to get some food. I'm pretty hungry.
Well, you shouldn't do it during the flash.
Land of Eden Clock.
Also, we're gonna stop soon, but I actually know what we're stopping at.
Fair. We're not in Texas anymore.
No, we're in the land of heat and clockwork.
Why is that what Dave's planet is?
That's what it is.
When did Dave even finish? How do you get to the planet?
He ate the
You
egg.
break the egg.
Oh, right.
He said he
Yeah, I
entered
think
the
I-
medium.
Oh. How did he break the egg?
We
He climbed up to it.
Oh.
Oh boy, now there's yellow oil.
Dave was kicking some ass.
Yellow boxes.
Oh.
Good.
Dave, consult
Oh.
with Cal Sprite. Shut up. No, just god damn it. Please, just once, shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so Dave is in hell.
Dave, Pester Rose. That's it, I can't take it anymore. It was such a huge mistake prototyping Sepulchro with this useless mind-numbing jackass. I'm going back.
Already?
What do you mean already? Shit took 4 goddamn months or something. I don't know, I'm kind of losing track of how long it's been with all this time hopping.
It just sounds like you're making a rash decision based on temporal aggravation with a laughing puppet. I thought we planned to progress as far as we could before you went back to gather information and avoid repeating mistakes.
What else is there to know? We lost. Can't finish the game with a dead Aaron witch.
What? When did...
What do you mean already? Shit took 4 goddamn months or something.
I was wondering when we jumped into the future.
Well, Dave did just accelerate.
I
Can't finish the game with a dead Aaron witch.
guess. Where were we?
We don't know if
Yeah, we don't know if Jade is dead for sure.
Yeah, well, she had a big motherfucking meteor bearing down on her, and we never heard from her again. Or the trolls, for that matter. After they tricked John into skipping way ahead and getting his ass handed in by the denizen, I guess once they managed to sabotage us, they were done with us. And since John died, he couldn't get Jade in on time, so whether she's alive or not, she's as good as dead from our perspective. Only thing left to do is change all that.
Are you sure you're ready? You remember the plan we discussed?
There's not much to remember. I go back and tell John not to be an idiot and get trolled like such a gullible stooge. I don't know what he was thinking. Even we couldn't kill one of those things yet with our higher levels and all our sick gear.
It still seems hasty to me. Maybe I'm just not as comfortable with time travel as you.
Nah, we'll be fine, don't worry.
After you go, what do you think will happen to me? Will I just cease to exist?
I don't know. I mean, your whole timeline will, maybe.
Maybe? Is there a chance that it'll continue to exist and I'll just be here alone forever? I'm not sure which outcome is more unsettling.
The thing with time travel is you can't overthink it. Just roll with it and see what happens. And above all, try not to do anything stupid.
What do you think I should do?
Try going to sleep. Our dream selves kind of operate outside the normal time continuum, I think. So if part of you from this timeline is going to persist, that's probably the way to make it happen.
Okay.
And hey, you might even be able to help your past dream self wake up sooner without all that fuss you went through.
I think the true purpose of this game is to see how many qualifiers we can get to precede the word self and still understand what we're talking about.
The true purpose is to make a sprite that doesn't make me want to flog myself raw with my own brainstem. Anything else is gravy.
If my past self can wake up sooner, maybe it'll be the one to visit you first this time. I'll fly by and remind you you're already awake and don't know it.
Yeah, that'd be cool, I guess. I'm gonna go now.
Good luck.
Dave.
Okay, so I need some time to process what's going on.
I don't see what happened. John, I don't know why you're confused. Dave entered the medium when John was about to take off to skip to the 7th gate and fight his guardian early. John died, very obviously. And then the trolls just magically stopped talking, Jade couldn't get in, and Rose and Dave were stuck in the medium for 4 months with nothing to do.
Okay, so we just skipped the 4 months.
We skipped 4 months.
Can we go back to when he enters the medium?
We don't see that.
No, we can't.
We don't see that.
Okay, so
we don't see that in the skipped timeline.
That has not happened yet in the, like...
Okay,
the only...
So...
We had to skip ahead because we're about to see them appear in the old timeline.
Yes, okay, but let's... How far... Is this blind for you yet, April?
Yes, but I know more about Homestuck than...
You do.
Yes. Okay, so let me summarize what we know. So, Dave can just kind of travelly, timey-wimey, whatever he feels
In fact,
like.
he does it in the last flash we saw. That's what the weird floating turntables were. He time traveled in Dave Accelerate. Hence why he was like warping around and all that dumb shit.
And that's why there were 2 of him? Okay. So he can just kind of do whatever the heck he wants to time.
Well, he is the Knight of Time. Well, one thing he can't do with it is fuck it all up. The entire point is he's there to make sure it doesn't fuck up.
Uh-huh. So, presumably, they get these powers when they wake their dream selves up. This is just my theory. It took Rose is the light of hope. Seer of light. What could that possibly... I missed that last time, and I'm glad. Okay, so... It's 2 of them, and then he's... doing... Okay, so...
Like, he does a bunch of fighting, and then he goes back in time.
To grind grist, I assume.
But what about his past self that beat the...
What about his past self that what?
But you can't just kill the same enemies over and over again, because then his past self would have nobody to kill.
No, but it's... I think he's just time traveling to get shit.
Okay,
the entire point is he would have made a loop that made the enemies not die in the wrong way.
Okay. The point is he has mastery over this ability. No idea. The other 2 are dead, and Rose. I'm just trying to figure out what the others...
And Rose has no idea what's gonna happen to her when Dave just...
Yeah, I'm more trying to figure out what the others' abilities could possibly be, because, like, Knight of Time makes sense. Okay, you can control time.
Witch of Space, you could probably work something out for Witch of Space, but yeah, good luck figuring out what the Seer of Light and the Air of Breath do. Or what are the ones that GC mentioned? She said the Knight of Blood, the Maid of Time... The fucking...
The Maid of Time is just the Knight of Time.
The Seer of Mind, and she mentioned one other, I don't remember what it was.
That's what they are, the 12 trolls?
That's what some of the 12 trolls are.
Oh my god. Okay, well, let's reverse, I guess.
Okay, I'm in. We read this already. And so this is when, before we jumped, when the bird was clearly asking to be prototyped with Cal. Wait!
What?
Don't go yet, something's up.
Ugh.
It's me from it's me from the future.
Huh?
It's me. I just appeared from the future, wearing a rad suit. He says, don't go or you're gonna die.
Lame. What kind of gullible stooge do you think I am?
He says, I don't know, gullible enough to trust a lead speak control who wants you dead in the strap on a rocket pack because she said so.
This is like some terrible April Fool's prank about 13 days too late. Remember, you were talking to the pranking a master.
Okay, that was probably the dumbest thing you ever said just now.
future is real, then why don't you let me talk to him?
Do you hear what you say? Oh my god, this guy is me. If I get him to talk to you, you're just gonna be talking to me again. Jesus, it proves nothing.
Hold on, someone else is bugging.
John, stop being a tool and unbuckle yourself from that piece of shit. If our friendship means anything, you'll listen to me and pass Dave. This is the future Dave, by the way.
Wow, you're really pulling out all the stops for this stuff. Using your phone and computer at the same time to message me, you're kind of going through a lot of trouble. Actually, I don't know why you're bothering with this.
Yeah, exactly. Why would I bother? This sort of cornball horse shit is your cup of tea, not mine. Don't make me track you down through time and stop you in person.
You can't track down through time what you can't catch. But you.
Oh god, did you just blast off?
No. Well, it would have been sweet if I did just then.
Okay, well, just don't, okay? I'm turning this timeline over to past Dave and helping you all stay alive and do this thing the right thing this time. Just stay on the goddamn ground, for fuck's sake.
Okay, I guess.
So now we have multiple timeline Daves. Okay.
Hey,
Oh my
stop.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a plan.
What? How does this help time? How does this stop a time paradox?
You stopped John from doing it.
Yes, but then how do we get Dave to come back to the past to tell John to stop? Do we just not care about time paradoxes?
This comic is defined by time paradoxes. Kevin, I don't see what the Dave from the future... Alright, I'm gonna explain something about how Homestuck time travel works. The doomed timelines exist all continually. The Dave from the future doesn't stop existing just because the things that led up to him existing would not happen anymore.
Okay, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that. It's just in classical media.
I know how classical time travel works. Homestuck just doesn't follow. Homestuck has its own set of time travel rules, which honestly kind of work in the end of the day.
I mean, I like these ones better. I've always have. Anyway. So, is this where we get introduced to Alpha and Beta and whatever timelines?
No. There's not Alpha and Beta timelines. This is just a doomed timeline and then a normal timeline.
Doomed Dave time. What about poor Doomed Rose? Did we ever get? Oh.
Well, apparently Doomed Rose either is going to be stuck there forever or is going to fall asleep and try to, like, force her consciousness into this Rose's dream self to wake her up earlier. Anyway, hi Dave Sprite. This is why I made April take Jasper Sprite, because by definition, I'm kinda fucked here.
How much longer are we going?
I was actually gonna stop literally there.
Okay.
That was actually my
go.
goal. When I said earlier I was looking up when something happened, I was looking up when Dave Accelerate happened.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I do need to go.
No, yeah. That's where I'm down. This panel is literally the panel I was gonna stop during.
Okay. So, okay, I've got a grasp of this, but God, it got complicated fast. I won't say confusing, but it got complicated fast.
Yeah, because one of the characters got time travel.
Goodbye.
Bye, April.
See you, April.
I'm gonna stop.
And we're only like, how far are we through Act 4?
Through Act 4, I'd say we're a third.
A third. Okay. Okay. So, let's think. So, first of all, what is Jade's sprite going to be? Pumpkin sprite? Probably dog sprite. Hopefully not grandpa sprite. And somebody's good. Okay. What could... So what, she can just like fly around? She does have robot. Or can maybe travel between dimensions and not time? I don't know. Point is, it's a bit more explanatory than the Seer of Light. But as...
I will tell you something, Kevin. Both parts of it actually mean something, not just the element.
Okay, so Knight of Time, because he's like, yo, I have a sword. Makes sense. Witch of whatever, because she, like, knows things and can see things, and I don't know, and she's like, poof. I don't know. It makes sense. What was it?
It's the Seer of Light and the Air of Breath.
Yes, Seer of Light. Seer of Light. Seer is no... Wouldn't it be this... How is she the seer? That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. No, they're wrong. They swapped them up. The Jade it makes sense for Jade to be the seer of light, especially because
I don't know why. I don't know why magical clouds that tell the future are light. That's we've seen that Jade's knowledge is only because the clouds on Prospect show events from the future. John would have the same access to the same info if he just woke up.
I guess.
It's nothing of a special ability of Jade. The only thing special is that she just woke up first, so she saw them earlier. But that's probably just because she falls asleep so damn often.
Yes, but Dave was already awake and he just didn't realize it.
Dave is apparently already awake. He just doesn't realize it because he's dumb.
But how does he not? I don't know. And, okay, so what could a seer of light possibly mean?
Well,
she knows... I mean, as Jasper Sprite said, something about, like, the rain being light, and light being numbers, and numbers being, like, photography or DNA or something, and light being reality. So she can, like, manipulate things on a physical scale, maybe. And then...
Can she manipulate them or just see them?
See them, because she's a seer. She can see things, I guess, or gain information about reality. And I guess air of breath. Air of breath?
Air of breath is completely inscrutable until you know what the power is.
I mean, I get
For the
that
record, most of these also have like a metaphorical meaning, but like story analysis wise.
No, okay. Well, obviously John's the son of his father. And John's father
has no face, so he does not breathe.
Not where I was going with that. I was going to say that, like, John, he, like, obviously, like, because he's, like, got, like, strength or whatever, or, like, his father's super strong or whatever, so, like, obviously he's more physically in tune or something because he's some half-breed or cross-breed or inbred or descendant of someone from one of the kings from one of the kingdoms. Which kingdom, I don't know. And the breath part relates to his power because in some way he's like a breath of fresh air to the kingdom to renew what happens and put past conflicts aside.
Sure.
Look, okay.
You know what gets fucked up, Kevin?
What?
With the time travel shit?
What?
A core defining aspect of the new fixed timeline is Dave hopping into the sprite and making Dave Sprite. So then that means, is the thing that killed the old timeline the fact that John flew off to fight the Denizen, or the fact that he prototyped Cal?
What do you mean?
One of the only reason the fixed timeline only exists because a bad timeline even happened.
Yes, but I think stopping John from blasting off would fix the timeline. Dave,
well, it fixes both things.
Yeah, Dave becoming Dave Sprite is just a side effect. But I don't think that is... Like, if Dave became Dave Sprite, but he still blast off, the timeline is still over. Also, that's a lot of cards he got.
Yeah, future Dave dropped them off before he hopped in.
That's two together. What two are those? That's hash plus something.
I don't even know if they're like a specific type. What they are is they're the sword that future Dave was using and the time travel turntables he was using.
Anyway, this is getting very interesting.
Yeah, we got to when it starts being a story and stops being weird.
I think those two are one and the same.
That's...
But
I mean, it's also very weird, but Homestuck starts being a different type of weird partway through. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the stream.